Well, we have a mom. Good evening. Yeah, Kwaba. We're just Jumedi, so we're live on OK 101.7 FM. Our ship house at Beka Junction, and we are broadcasting all the way across to America. Our High Life Radio, all the way to King's Jersey Radio, New Jersey, Abrochimemo, and all the way to NASPA Radio, so UK, Abrochimemo, and also to Belgium and in France through Adamfupa Media. And Tiama, good evening, Yakwa Babiu. And then Sema Kesia Naba and President Mahama's government is under pressure. Pressure pa and you're good. So pressure in also you're good for national discourse. Nti I'm some fan check my production team, the Meta Kojo Hansen, LED team, no, and Sunny DJ All Black Nebuan. Good evening, Yakwa Babiu, Bajasu Jumedi. So, and like I'm saying, no, and yeah, still because he himself President Mahama. Ene tia konya so a ye president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 2028 elections ena ye nim who will replace him, but as it is now ye nim tie president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say the mo no me aso mahye me batakari because officially na Wednesday batakari Wednesday na sa batakari we so na ye dey ato president Mahama ntie we ye Mahama batakari ana Mahama fugu Mahama whichever way be this is something, an inspiration that has started in President Mahama government, which is a good thing, said the President Kufuor time. Or Friday way. It was a major boost for your garment and textiles industry. No one GTP TT. In fact, I got some more textiles quite and through the ingenuity of Alan Chairman, I mean, this is one of the bold initiatives Alan Chairman started. I myself reported in Myanmar factories near there those days Alanchemante commission. You see, Ghana na ya memo na a problem. Ya yen 20 maso. The Alanchemante must start here with garment and textiles ya Mahama. Edi fugui toasui. Senka ye toasu anka nenka ye garment and textiles factories in Kwengu. But sometimes you have to blame ye Ghana for no. Ye Ghana yen tuma obi enim se dinkra symbols Ghana ye na ya de ko China. This week me te say Mama Africa nana ya akro do kan sembi. Your garment and textiles near Toma factories near the Nedumano Egua, a young Ghana for ya. Enya Mahama, and your Kufuado, and your Kufu, ya. Ye Obiatnas, ye creative visual arts for, and ye do market on what creating all the Toma designs about near the Cochina, near Cochani cheap, near the Abegum. A do free penquana, the young quiet bit dear Bako, ye funti, yem Pesa Ghana factories in the ye and creative jobs, I'm a Ghana mountain. And ye yanka see a greeder. And can GTP water man Missy me a woman water me. Temma factories and nanke fight your fanom near brown penny for GTP count TTL number could be TTL. Maybe 3 and son egu TTL. And son a cosomo testers and ne ye greed ya Ghana jump for my greed. Person coming out brony bay into factories negu. Cause you're cocoa channel or China. Ne you can't take Roma starting to China back. Yeah, ni ekofa China for ni begu makola ni okanchi so omo meye wholesale. Ye wi ani the pressure na ma aban. Aban bia nya hwe yan abro. Inti fugu ide ye no north. We are trying to create jobs in the north. Trying to say unya upper east dio, upper west dio, dio wo de she. The last time I was in Tamale hine ma me di Haja Bintu. Tamale kente shebi. Ode you to me the palm cabernet slit efe Samira Mahama Samira Baomia MPP for by ya Samira DB here inauguration she send ade in the market course. So kudos to all those people who have been in the chain of pushing Ghana products. Ebini Hamama tia Yamano say global ambassador for shea butter. Hamama she more than deserves it. Girlie on her own has been consistently promoting shea butter. And then Abekuma ya de kudos to transport tourism ministry for recognizing lady no near Juma oye. But in me see yamfa de any DNA applause or seno yamfa mano Alan Chairman is the first garment and textiles factories no you know Friday way under President Kufuor into Alan Chairman President Kufuor first ya more mabaso na ya ba a friend saying Samira Baomia MPP for by biom under Ekufuado. Samira Kenta or share with North Kente inauguration. That was a very symbolic, profound dressing at Samira Dubai and a mark Kente no chess and Onebo a cause. That was the biggest endorsement of Northern Region Kente. And a President Mahama de ya wa ye first Fugu Mahama Wednesday Batakari solid inti Omunyina in the, this is what governance is supposed to be. Governance is continuous. Governance to aso we na boanye se NDC MPP ntokwa hunu manso hunu atemdidi emfa mpuntuo ne nkoso ma da bi governor Ghana ye ma obi am say the profound Christmas message a President Mahama de maye nanu ya ni edi bronyo see the ye ni Ghana Mahama ye ni MPP Mahama ni NDC Mahama ye wo Ghana let me change the language or say ye ni Ghana NDC Ghana and ye ni MPP Ghana ye wo Ghana ba kope. And this is the Ghana NDC woman MPP woman be a woman non-aligned for you now. Ye call him cry, ye best back to the same Ghana. Into ye Ghana kente, ye a friend saying, voter region kente, Asante kente, Upper East, the Batakario, one Upper West do, Tamale Batakario, Nina, ye Ghana, young Koso. Who could a passport now to Kaya Bianco Busa say, you ufri, ye bebusa say, why passport in it? Where do you come from? Are you a Ghanaian? Are you what? Sadi ebebusa. This is the kind of unity I was here. The boy pushing a Ghana mine. Enyan in Koso, any in ko any to kudos and come President Mahama. I mean, this is a very big boost to Ghana textiles, local industry. No, number one, Hamama today na. Or mama the global ambassador for shea butter. That is well deserved and is long overdue. Oh my god, they be kunini team no more President Mahama tourism ministry. Oh my god, that's a very good one. It's a very good one. It's Batakai beka ho a solid one there. Ni nyina just to push for sikana beba Ghana ya economy. Ya economy ya kodwomu a yenim NDC edwom. Ene yenim MPP dwom. Nka ne nka mo nkire ye na obi a NDC fo nko NDC fo dwom. Na MPP fo nso nko MPP fo dwom. There's nothing like that. Ye nyina Ghana ya ene ewom. So let's push Ghana. And that's a very good one there, for Ghana and Koso, any Ghana. And let's come back to another issue. In fact, this NDC supporters, Omo Tema, Oma Koloki NHIS office. It's very sad. Mu good President Mahama Enimase. Mu good President Mahama Enimase. Mu good President Mahama Enimase. You see, from this Kofi Ofosu arrest, yeah, I can say this national security invitation, it was needless. Needless. Because police found a prosecutor case or court. You are charging Kofi Ofosu with publication of false news. Media know there. I don't have any problem because court no di kind of court I won't be. What court no? Your job is to show say you have evidence to support your claim. And yes, I would they charge the bow be now where we need case so. Udru hono. A one affair now by bachelor say ane. Who case ana? Nipa na mpaso ye guilty and also ye guilty. Udru hono man abeka ko kan wasem. Udru wa and abeka ko kan wasem. Until then, that is why I was expecting from beginning police for and I was handle this matter. It has nothing to do with NIB. This is a police issue. This is not a national security issue. But sometimes when you want to show of power, you want to show your opponent where power lies. Meanwhile, they are charging you a police one so the issue should have been handled by police from day one. It is I'm passing he's guilty. I'll go to court and prove it. And yeah, I will never have any issue with the law. Semra ye Jumadia, we support it. But this show of machoism, young children of power lies, and that one is a problematic. You see, because you see, you could follow the kochi, Kofi Ofosuya, and can Minya said this for Becca Manwatum. A ye kufwado abang, and a kufwado hone, kufwado kochi, Sami Jemfia. You see, politics are sometimes more fair and balanced. A kufwado at a time. And to be fair, yes, a Kufuado at a time. There were things that in Kofoya, Kochiomo, a Biane, a Branty or Koye, a Kufuado say, you will come near near. I mean, this is a very beyond just a publication of false news. It's a idea morally, no. In terms of Ghana, a public policy, name morality, no. Where in your idea, you can service will be here, who cry, young can say on the workuno. I mean, unless you have evidence to support, and I say, yeah, the Nipana Kokota, convicted on the Kune, you know. And for that matter, this is the president of the republic. In the case of Kofi Ofosu, he didn't say anything about President Mahama or say scholarship. And this is an allegation. NDC themselves, NDC crack MPP time. Say MPP for the scholarship, no, I more bribe a scholarship, and they cited things like Napomo scholarship, be a maybe Napomo Koji, Adwa Safuya Crack or GB, NHIS for Sonzai, get fund for less to buy na MPP for MPs be a woman. NDC themselves told MPP for some more ton scholarship, no, Eddie Amamo cronies. More J bribe na more dem crop. This is an allegation that is not new. And the MPP, NDC for cancel more mass scholarship or more J bribe for scholarship. But under NDC, no, obi cancel na a granted set nipa na sem no only evidence or the support here. That means a yentro. So it is truly publication of false news. By your court na be kako determine sa ade no. But more NDC ni MPP mu nyina mu nim mo politics here amuye. There are a lot of things amu nyina mu nim say you can ignore. There are a lot of things the NDC and MPP politics, they know they can ignore. But just to show your enemy where power lies in Tino. But the thing is that your money bill, said your friend said the court, no. Obi the assem court, you say all offenses are then bailable. Martin Pebu na case ni court, ma court, Supreme Court, can't assem no. Or see, boni bi obi abe biano, bailable. Enti obi meda kra, obi di ukra na de court, bailable. I was see a money bill. Enti ya granting the bill. Enti no. Former NEP CEO no Kofi Ofosun Kansa formerly charged with publishing of false news by NIB, scheduled to appear in court on Thursday, February 12. And yet NIB for Nebekwa prosecution in court. A police for under the auspices of Attorney General. Inti NIB for now moko fa no you are detained. Nipa na kra ne call police reporting no. Nipa na ne call reporting no. So all this shenanigans say and show where the power lies. Now for me, when you know unnecessary disgrace among the President Mahama. I think I before Nankasa, so sometimes I am person me say, hey, you perceive a year so President Mahama. President Mahama no so on so mama say Bibian son and you are just disgracing him. You are just disgracing him. Ebiane the America say NDC 4 year water me you mako ye. Look at the posture of President Mahama from day one of Babemu. This man has indicated from day one say he's a man of peace. And so there be a party for person me ya de good anymore say. So what you say? And I'm glad say Kofi Ofosu the air court. Udru court at the first day no go and prove your case. Attorney General ne for no mo the element of the offense nya yes obi publication of false news number 1 ade no kan nya no correct. It the onus is also on Kofi Ofosu ni nko for so mo so be gather more evidence. But you see only ban under law no criminal procedure no. Se wo de obi court na de ko adu bon se nipa no wedi for and answer assembly what the quite do bona wona what in the court which is Attorney General and police for no emrani so wona I was so prove your case first and to know about why you say keke he doesn't need to prove anything wona also prove your case first now prove your case we are now fei asudie na push akoda sa nipa kro no so in the case Kofi Ofosu ne lawyers almost on ba be yi o ma no that is they will defend themselves but first homework Attorney General and prosecution mona also mko prove my case am panipa no or publish a false news na nti owia na Kofi Ofosu nzo ne lawyers be hia evidence o mo de beba say an obi akoji bia na ye were countless young people omo ankasa ba online they will all be witnesses o man kaza na obi ti okotua a scholar me kra matena hanum say akabida under MPP I sat here because me baba akon Nancy ko pre scholarship time na ye ne masters omo ni classmate fo ni bi obi won ma no omo nkasa scholarship secretariat wana ka chere o we fine girl o me nkasa me ba ne classmate fo from Legon and the MPP na me kan say same way o say omo scholarship ho no de omo and the MPP I sat here and said this thing against MPP for scholarship secretariat. That's what Bianca me say my publishing force because I had the evidence me baba akone me classmate for. That is what they were doing to them. Oh, share me ha. Oh, share me ha. No more shall I say I know call lunch. Any this let the legal process and it doesn't lie in our mouth. It doesn't lie in our mouth. Say you be proclaim say obi guilty or not guilty. A court in the be determined to let the due process work. And nothing near the constitution by no. Senka yem pese due process be adwuma. And you see obi asori obi ankochi obi asade opa. And kaya ma president Mahama fa 1992 president Rollins fa 1992 constitution ba. But agreeing by referendum aye nyina aye nananom ne ye papa nom koto aba yes ma Ghana 1992 constitution they just say ye pese due process ye adwuma. And to due process ye adwuma na abutiri kakra ye kwache no ka abutiri kakra su government. Abutiri kakra onokwa because he has a right as a Ghanaian. Say osi etieti an fa hu dey so he has a right to go to court. Abutiri kakra su aban. We su yoko, we su aban institutions no. Enti OAG say so dey ayi court go and prove your case in court. If you don't prove your case, we anya commentary bia. But you see, Yafa Adewe, so kudos again to President Mahama and the cabinet. Oma approve emergency measures to fast track cocoa farmers normal payment. You see, it's more amudidi MPP for that terminal. You see, shame on you. You see, their work na MPP for you, and that is an opposition work. Opposition eduma no. Afe na MPP for no money ate wan yo. Omu lose election, omu report no. Afe omu call prime minister, afe no money so tete omu wan eba. Waiting and I don't make a champion before to unity in here. One year united opposition, ma to me yet. One MPP for no cocoa farm hono, even though Philip Tokusi AI idea, but President Mahama Kura was away AI cocoa farmers. These are true cocoa farmers. And your honor, President Mahama, listening person, no. Immediately at once, offer emergency cabinet meeting. And a cabinet meeting, I'm going to tell this to go channel come back. But immediately at once, na President Mahama for a cabinet meeting emergency. Omukoya look, they have approved emergency measures on the cocoa farmers. This is the work of opposition. This is the work of opposition. It's a miracle. I'm call for a good job. Munya more of that. Now mon can't mun call for no mu didn't call for terminal so munjai. Because I know attended and for development say ma. The work now mukoya you're going to the ground. And this is one Anna make us a miracle about you. Job, good job. And you more Jumane Sam say a media for Namun Kasa and a neutral voices media for your fourth estate. And no cry come so we and your fourth estate. You have to ask them so to do your job. Opposition, you man munye and kudos some more and kudos to President Mahama so muye and so he has listened. Listening government, no. Oh yeah, you'll see you approve emergency measures because President Mahama nim your promise here. On nim your promise here say they back or quick from bedidi. In fact, as far back as 2012, President Mahama can some pay insurance for cocoa farmers. Or can some pay a health insurance cocoa his cocoa rose. Nya Mahama when I started cocoa rose. As an no free power 2016. President Mahama listening to the plight of the cocoa farmers on kudos. And miracle so having the boldness to set the agenda say no, cocoa kuyafo soon. We should amplify the voices of cocoa farmers. This is the results. This is the work of opposition. And miracle team kudos. President Mahama so no cabinet. More of them, kudos and komamo. Good job. This is how governance is supposed to be. Governance no opposition yani there. Abaying swa yani there. This is at the end of the day, no one benefit. The same Ghana for ya cocoa kia for me Ghana for. So kudos. We NHS say governance ne koso. We NHS say governance ne koye. We NHS so on mine e konanim. Emfaso aye de banono. You see, enti a good job. So my yani na dia babe do say no. What I say? Eti na make say. Sa mrantie na mo watemana. Omako bubu, omako loki NH. You see, National Health Insurance Scheme was funded by taxpayers' money. National Health Insurance Scheme na ohono. Yeah, the taxpayers sika na yo. President Kufuor na ote National Health Insurance Scheme no. Onko baby anko jina baby anka say ono President Kufuor kra or the health insurance by say me coloki office. But who born dog say NDC for enim gwase amudi gu President Mahama. Ya sorry anopa office that is funded by the taxpayers money MPP for tax for wom, NDC for tax for wom, obia tax wom, the two about, the one to about, the tax wom bino, must ya coloki office. Shame on you. Disgrace pan na mo de bre President Mahama no. Papa yire no ho ye adwuma. Said the ba o man ni benya nkoso, said the ba o man ni benya nkwanim. Hwe kokko akuafo complain ya wa wa free emergency meeting se bunko chie scan mo. The more NDC for a DM problem complain ya na mo wa. Enti mutumi nka nkyere se tema region ho kra na mo ka na anya yi a. Mutumi fa nko akra. Akra na mo ka na anya yi a. Mutumi fa nko ma fifi kwete. Enti fifi kra so na maka cha na fifi kwete si onti a. Enti mutumi fa nko ma ijenu esedu nketi a. Enti mutumi nko ka nkyere friend say Chief of Staff Julius Debra. Enti mutumi nko ka nkyere Chief of Staff Nana Oye. Enti mutumi nko ka nkyere obia to the extent say mo amafa mu tumi ahyem nsem. Mo se ye ko office. Ya ko lucky NHIS. How? President Rollins this is what he would have said. Who born dog? Why no? This is a pure disgrace to President Mahama. Mako NHIS office, adenya yakon lucky office no. You don't have any respect for the health insurance officers no. You have no decorum. President Mahama nakasa kra ona odi nipa kro ne adenya ache say ya chiche post. Oma kan say ya mo mu bi ti ya lucky office. Oh. How? Completely disrespectful to President Mahama. President Mahama na ya appointment. It is a whole person appointment bi wo no otia. President Mahama appointment so ye no constitution is on creating regional balance. One kase onye party interest o. If you cross some person mo catch President Mahama attention. Na mu nya na attention. Enye no ane se mo be ko no makwa catch oh e bia President Mahama. Eyi awu ye hu se ya se wo ye free mu. E ya so ye pese ye nipa baby. Enti e pa ocho. Bomodi an se obeye se. Enye sa na ka wo ye. Enye sa ena nka mo ye. The one kasa ma ko na ma lock office. And then the international community nyina ahwe o. And now we are there back o Ghana, Abrochiro, America, Scandinavian countries so Canada edru ho. Then you openly disgrace President Mahama say and then o party for na lucky a first institutional office no. Na President Mahama to na nadan for a friend from China adan oh your people have locked offices. Is it true your people have locked offices? I'm seeing videos right now. Your people have locked offices. And teacher mind this if one yes what you people did no it's a disgrace to President Mahama. You owe President Mahama an apology. You owe NHIS officers also an apology. These are first civil servants who have studied almost sure my DNA do my back. And it's appointment because na President Mahama you kind of secret quietly behind closed doors. You don't go back and disgrace the president. You don't go there and disgrace the president. Eh? You don't go back and disgrace the president. It's shame on you people. Shame on you people. We'll go back to the cocoa issue with Dr. Kokuche Aka HRD UCC, University of Cape Coast, or no him cocoa once and find out whether this positive movie by President Mahama is a good thing. What you say, and you see NHIS, the record is clear. President Kufone introduced to NHIS national level in Ghana. President Mahama buy after President Kufo atamos buy no atamos ne President Mahama mo expansion Kufo adomo buy o mo invest more money and then the President Mahama buy o san shemukina you know and with this digitization of health insurance the last thing President Mahama expects and it's mbakwa akogu na enimu asesa oti ase you know you don't do this. Lovely so also message or the about see if ya Randy Abe no must give way to credible ones. Okay, I have heard some of what said a petition caught up President Mahama yi Randy Abe. I think I say a needless call. Mpamocho. Randy Abe just got there. And he is saying I completely disagree. I think a needless call. A needless call to ask President Mahama to prove to sack Randy Abe. Only pa by even though Randy Abe emphasis why and from Sobia. I mean, consume boy hina. The man is barely 1 year in his office. Why sack him? The man is barely in his office. Why sack him? In Lovelace, I completely disagree with you, Sir President Mahama Sakino. Why was I about say if I check, Mahama told us that they paid $1 billion cedis to contractors since November, and they have not received. Have they received the payment? Well, I'll check. That's not the subject. And no. I will say, Madam, not Kufuor brought in, but you must go and check your records. Kufuor na DNHI is by. Forget it. If you don't know history, I can't say come here. You want to do politics? Kufuor na by. Doranate, or see those who are saying MPP left debt. Have you seen any government who hasn't left debt for any regime? Pacho, that's why I'm not even making the conversation about Eka or Honey. Eka has always been there. Ghana there, Abain Biako, Abain Obeba no inherit Eka. Until we should not make Eka an issue. What I say, it's not an issue. Daniel, Latte, or see, watching you live from Sunyane Bono Raging, Chemeja. In fact, if you are a good job, Chemeja, Piaga, see, we told Ghanaians that Mahama has nothing new to offer Ghanaians. Well, Piaga Wawa drink and also Ode Abano. Okay, or no, so say Mahama has nothing new for Ghana and Tina. Omo say no. Okay. What they are now, but let the evangelist or see if you are breaking news says scholarship award letters any GSS letterhead no has been found in the home of MPP Kofi Ofosu. Well, any so they are called fake letters there efa anya adwuma go to court, but the man has been charged. Yet na ko gina court nti say omo de na court. It's up to the court to say omo de sa letters corona wo kan nyina de be evidence me bo Isaac say ayiko Isaac get that so Ghana Levy say this was the duty of MPP. If they did a good job in their previous government, you see how silent they are. They've been embarrassed by their look. No one has any moral right to stand up against these issues. Okay, no. Ibrahim say, if you are good evening, Ibrahim, to you too. John Aka say, tomorrow is pregnant, yo. Or see, tomorrow is pregnant, yo. Yeah, Ghana so is pregnant, when you're pregnant, you drew. We all go see what is happening there. When friend Aite say, NDC is smart. They always press a button to take attention of the issues. Your hometown, Jacobu issue no. Vote buying, Coco Saga Nina, any nep Nina can. Well, Obian himself from Adan, the whole of Adanse, any the whole of Amansia East, Amansia Central, Amansia Galamse headquarters back on no. And he said, DC BGC, I miss a Ghana for you, Yen no. Yen no, any media phone pony because I mean, one day yen so nobody in the media will even talk. Yen koda. So be anya na adwuma, yebeka koda. Yen will not talk, will stop talking. Me tie that come so ameka say me nya adwuma biom. Me boss Dr. Father Dixon friend me ameka say Dr. Father Dixon and me nya adwuma biom. Ne ahwe how Ghana will be because sometimes wono kra na wo kan asem na kire nkofo no obi de ne so obeba na abedi watem. First Nana ya say if you am sure live from Worcester, Massachusetts. Mpacho what dey me 18 Massachusetts. Shall man what KK ni nkofo nyina wo honom. Na first shoes. Anochi krom. Oh muchi anochi krom mami wo Massachusetts what Obia say anochi krom dey boss ka nyasmo boss anochi krom shoes no. Aite say NDC smart pa okay no na aite waka maka text message. Benjamin say if ya I always love you Benjamin I appreciate you too. Why? Love you back. Latte Daniel say arrest is too much oh nana President Mahama arrest is too much. We see Cocoa Boss CEO is always from farming community. And as all not okay, I see Cocoa Boy CEO be a befani be a free farming community. Now Randy free farming community. That is his point. Okay. Ado say why is the rate of the dollar falling, but transport fare no is the same. But when they don't blame Mahama, transport fare no yeah onkophobia from National Transport Coordinating Council. No regulating transport fares. Enya Mahama, what I say, Latte Daniel, please tell President Mahama Fugu no is more expensive. President Mahama doesn't control Fugu prices, Pacho. Stephen Boateng, good job, woman of substance. Stephen Nyakupo Shao, bless you. What first say, Ado Debi Ayaba say, when the fundamentals are weak. Cocoa price and unemployment of teachers and nurses will expose NDC government. NDC government is managing kindergarten children's economy. No. NDC has only been in power for 1 year. Into woman or UI. And Dr. Kokucha Kabeba, no, or Greg, UCC, will be able to give us perspective in this whole issue so that we can understand what is going on. But said I'm rocking my beautiful kente. What I say a year first North Kente, which is Fugu. And to wear Fugu Mahama no Wednesday Fugu to officially drew Wednesday officer and you see yeah no cry more beautiful than tie no the boy you come me but let's create some economy in the northern sector. What creative beautiful economy there in the northern sector. Name why so Haja Fati on politics. Haja Fati say good evening Vim lady, I like you and I always watching. Thank you Haja. Thank you Haja. Oh call a year Mecca another ko we invite me so me Haja been to but me call Mecca. See that come no be comedy we chiako. Dora Nate or say it's the norm in every government to accuse the former government of mismanagement. So watch out for the next government. They will also accuse. It's true. I'm happy say Dora we hu code no. At the end format omu nyina de omu ye no. Enti na nya de obeti nyina na ode ye adwuma. You must look beyond what they are saying and see whether there's merit in what they are saying and what you say Latte or say Vim lady please. So when are you coming to give us 6 p.m. news on OKFM? Oh Pacho boss. Adwuma ne ya kodu baby we say training kofo no so ba be ye bi. What you say? Yes I na greedy. What you say Nti ye du baby a me medru Ghana to see akra news me nya ho na mekan obi so wo ho na ye de grooming nkofo ye training nkofo bebre na nko a obeje adwuma da bi we na so na obi so aba na oye bi na so work another branch me creative program na me de am nkofo no mo na sa na ye no na o china wasan ko ye another one na we create no so ye ya na de am obi no so ye baton what I say ye nye ba ko mboso adwuma no edidi bi echi oya kakra no agya am obi no obi so abeto aso so ye no so ko no so agi pay no so na busuafo adidi ye David adwuma de ye onko anto menye mboso you do it you give it to another person no so abeto aso so ko nanim you see that's how say governance is continuous so na adwuma no so tie media adwuma so oya na de am obi no obi so ato aso so ko nanim no so ni na busuafo nya kakra di that's how it's supposed to be nti no sa na ebe ye nti news no kwa me ba nya me na me kan ho no me kan bia once na we obi amma na ma ye adwuma na man but you groom so many people and they are doing fantastic work oba Mustafa mo ni ade mo young people bebre very who am kra no wani age say yes solid work no mo ye no obi see this cocoa board way from opuni time and I say ya na ya no politics and ye dia ba be bia I think the problem na wo cocoa board no kra near from opuni time ho kra say no opuni ba Latte Daniel see him ladies okay makan with testament latte what send the message we aba okay o say haja send the message we aba o say greetings to honorable Frank Anodom in fact the most impactful MP in the history of Mahama Droji okay I'm saying MP no obona basun I think it's also good near the bia na be criticizing MP sometimes I think when your MP is doing well e was say obona basun you know sometimes your MP is doing well man of him no so nya vim no fan konanim first say people are entitled to their opinion but don't rubbish the negative comment either you take it or leave it no your job ni say be then media for your juma ni say be accurate fair and balanced into obi be ma information be na accurate and my job is to check the person and your friend fact checking no Senior says they are entitled to opinion be wrong they are not entitled you are not entitled to insult opinion be obi did obi atem now I will not allow you what I say so be do obi atem chale reputation anya better sao people build their reputation wasan send any data no abaha into ubedi na tema no minimum information I need to correct it into obi better now say President Wallace na here NHIS it's wrong President Kufuor and here NHIS then went to parliament to pass a law and here NHIS law deducting money for NHIS inaccurate I have to tell you Charles Obi no say you are right Richard Jemfi say Cocoa Boy CEO is not a job for the boys okay ono so ne de no I do say I like the fugu attire now we share no let's promise to keep this good work going no na ye nyina ye sure so ono so Maryland no share and thank you very much Daniel say I hear you Daniel so I hear you why and ye crop on internet ne how mo Paul Boateng is going to talk to us about a governance system near there Baba Jamal ade I target Baba I'm happy said they say my clear no you understand mini abema manase say what the NDC has done is endorsing a vote buying na me say we yenye ade obi be ka kire yen yo yenim say between NDC and MPP vote buying wo ho nti ade ni there it's going to be very difficult for them to remove it and any attempt to make Baba Jamal the target will be just using him as a scapegoat long before Baba Jamal yan ko fotua and to target Baba Jamal they disagree into all domini abema manase azuri awuni kase as NDC is endorsing vote buying you know, which I agree with him no you can't let them target Baba Jamal say yemfa Baba yensen Baba Jamal nya boni bia the ochia no kofo babe now review ayawaso was go on elections no between John Dumelo ne mame no people paid things and then so many other places people have paid primaries let's not focus on Baba Jamal to say Baba Jamal ye bibi obi anye bida time my ye law by say any political party funding that is what we should have all supported ebeboa na ye free ho ana ye ntie ye de no latte da no say if you ameba beji ofuguru mpacho latte brabeji why brabe we ye ma de mum tuntumi hye uhia mema de no ma de na sleeve ne ye short na me ama hye we aka ho cause I owe nti I abajo sensitive lady dollar no 15 cedi 47 nti economy no was better than John Mahama AI inflation cedi and that's one of AI ni bia about see AI inflation no quite AI patronye AI this is real inflation no so ate mumba Mahama baso ade na call so anka mba fire no nti eso ate a pacho please mo de mo upload no na by 2027 e kosoro na mo fire no na watumi ehun say mo fire no reasonably. So don't say AI inflation. But I about Joseph say Vim lady 15 CD 47 pesos to $1 economy no better than this John Mahama economy no. Now this is AI inflation, CD depreciation economy. People are now known that people have now known say CD ni na Magana economy ni a weak economy. Now Nado is far better and its economy was even strong time a dollar no crack cost no. I about Joseph no. Yadoba Thomas said this is the first time for MPP to come together to build a formidable opposition to meet NDC in 2028. DMB, our surest bet, and also supported Dr. Bawumiano. No. And I catch him, someone catch Dr. Bawumiano, and Kofono Mudide atemi in his name, Nunjaya, and Kofobedi Matemi. And Bawumiano, some of those things, no, a bit to come back and worry him. Or even that you don't endorse vote by, I'm not endorsing vote by, I'm saying it's there. I'm being realistic. What you say? I'm saying that George, George, see him lady. Thank you. I'm watching you live from UK. George, that's Bebre. So we'll hear all the way from UK. Adriana Bachinebo Akodia. Adriana Bachinebo Akodia say greetings to you from BMSO. What NDC wanted to do to Baba Jamal is not going to work if they claim he persuaded the voters with money and it's the first time in their party history. And I say, Omunim say I know that. NDC can send himself on games. The election between Atamils and Nana Krodo, Omu chase card more than Baba Jamal did. So we are not supporting. We are saying say and mo best stop here. Mo stop you obia. Mo support Baba Jamal. Mo stop Baba Jamal pe. Mo stop you obia. Mo stop you obia. Nye Baba Jamal pe na mbetu meni akoti no so. Govt Ado say Mother Ghana, where are we going? 2-man talk. Let us do to help the do a bit to help the country. Well, yeah, the young Ghana for citizens. No, what we have is a freedom of expression. Media for the war, young build the Ghana, young ministers. Media for the any media, anything else media, you man said we inform, we entertain, we educate. Media there, Kasa. You can't stop the media from talking, and you can't stop the citizens of Ghana from talking. And they cross social media, but the citizens are using it to talk, and they are using it to push their agenda. And that's their job. Men GOBA freedom of expression, you know, ain't free no honum. Benjamin, you ain't see maybe Baba Jama and the NDC team have won back door to stop the vote buying. Okay, see be omako echira mamako jai vote buying na. Yenu abema po Clooney Boating, Paul Boating or long time NDC Rollins ba. And as I say, so a security expert. Just say what be more years and years of security research, governance research, election research, anything that has to do with governance. No, Paul Boating do mutuko. He will join us very soon. Dr. Kokuche Akaso na internet netiko. He will also join us very soon and see whether cabinet decision, emergency decision, or take it say omu tuya cocoa farmers and whether it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Tina na mebo president Mahama basu say for the swift action. In 24 hours, MPP for a year, for a year, na President Mahama for emergency meeting. In 24 hours, no one fresh cabinet into a for no positive. That's one the kudos to President Mahama. This is how governance is supposed to be. Immediately, I know it's here on for sufre. Sana obi ye bibi suna enya President Mahama also tie ni pakrono na wotiano. Ehona wasa wotiano. This your swift response, no. President Mahama will swift response to be already addressing this cocoa issue. No, should not just be limited to cocoa matters. It should go to even disciplining your appointees. It should go to the extent of cautioning your appointees. You know, dealing with them. Say, bibi ohono mo ya. Ubetia omono maye ni ye. Ubetia omono maye ni ye. Into a positive move na President Mahama ye no. If the MPP for Ukraine him said the President Mahama ye good. MPP for Ukraine him said the why ye good. Cause they are no pardon no say omo kasa no and go and kogu a year first say deaf years so na President Mahama but indeed President Mahama also has listened. Latte Daniel say if not corruption, how can you come to power for just 4 years and give 32 inches TV sets Asemo sika baba jama ye where they clearly it smells of corruption. Latte Daniel so they are all canon no. Richard also good evening Vim lady watching you from Germany. Keep it up, bra Richard. Thank you so much so for message I already sending you know. Ibrahim Abdul Karim Jabbar. Ibrahim udi atem here we don't insult so hona udi koda why you have a right to speak, but enye bibia na was odi atem ni tete Ghana we've gone far beyond this level enti no now upon kese or see and I don't know why I'm ono bibia ni am person mo ye obi say and this girl is ugly girl. I don't know some for some how obi o me am you and because I know I'm not ugly. Number 2, even if I'm ugly now me born me ho me na born me ho ko Onyankopon to heaven. Onyankopon to heaven na da me ma me ne me papa se on be ye Kofi Gumbills in betie agombia sulutu o decided to ma me fa akola we mam na mo wo no mba wiase. I have no in it minjira ho me nya chia me ma Nyankopon no agaje bo me huni say bo me ti say bo ma no say and the way Nyankopon great I'm okay with it. I'm solid cry. And me yes come fan go ye BBL me fan go ye rhinoplasty o mo ye o mo huni na I'm good. I'm more than good. Obi nyame aye. Into send message now for say we catch obi say ugly. Me I'm in my 40s so me nya akola o. I'm in my 40s. Me nya akola. Pako kan ko catch akola bi a we di 16 and 18 and for say ubetimi akoto na na me di nchiri too much o asase so a insult nyame hwe biem. What is insult nyame. Yeah, me over 20 years na insult be stop me. I think I must stop it that. NDC for hear me. MPP for hear me. Entinga come David insult nyame. What you say enti no focus on issue no ye ka koko asem those are the issues we must focus ye ka governance asem those are the issues e chechire Ghana mind. What you say me na at least obi bebo me in history. Once upon a time there was a lady be a friend of him lady who used to speak boldly. That's enough. What you say? So I don't need you to like me. If I do hate me pay no crasa. You don't need to like me. Nobody's even paying you to like me. Why are you even worrying yourself? It will be so hate with him. Cause why? Hate with him. Me penny sir. Cause obi kwase odo kra no kwa na enye no. Into they hate with him. Mu ko ka che nkwala nkete na mo ye age mo no mo didi o matema home na yen aye nyini ye kobo mre we udidi mata enka ye code na kan ye shit. Let's move on. Yen hwe koko de no that we are saying say a good move na President Mahama ye no. Dora na tema kan o say it is not the same insult that brought JDM to power and his party to power. Now we don't say insult is good, but NDC did worse. Well, NDC yeah. And non chair say MPP for most monko did atem because you see the difference between NDC and MPP is you see NDC bano MPP for catch from say mo dey mo party in dey keda for party mo party na enye akrache for party na MPP no mo ti MPP no JH Mensa krache pa mo krache hakman no so adma krache pa mo krache na adu ya o free power krache pa mo krache apreku akoma dan tomatoes krache pa mo krache why the people who form the MPP no mo ya krache for bia ye adwuma UN judgment no aye adwuma UN o first papa ye stolen verdict edubo ahe no ye history professor to say Professor Mills no ye krache by NDC there kedafo na teye na kedafo na tiwie ye no obi any President Rollins President Mahama Rollins na kasa no form 5 no drop it out into no school no kra wanwie. These are the people who formed the NDC. But you see President Rollins cry nya power ni we no se ma me kofa PV obemra na PV obe no ma ko school no meboa na yire na kradu wako tech onfo omu nyina amna meboa ye ma me your friend Joyce Ayi she was in President Rollins abamu. She was Secretary of Education. And I would chat down can papa used to tell me about the woman and I fell in love with first Joyce Ayi even as a child. So President Rollins the kid of one at in the party no o we no kofa akrache for be kan ho kwesi botwemu ne ade nyina later on omu nyina ba mu bi that's the difference between NDC and MPP. I think mo aya mo nkyere mo nkofo no so the history of mo parties no by MPP there from day one no multi party na akrache for JH Mensa nanado apreku akomadan tomatoes hakma no so adwuman edubo ahenom papa Jasco professor. These were the people no mo chichire party ni fruma inti krache for party na se mu krokodidi atem say NDC for did attempt musumo be did attempt. This is an affront to you people, your culture. And no na munim na ne koka mu nyina ba mu a latter day saint. Na anu ya omo ba mu no omo nyina ya omadwen so be did attempt. And they are spewing crass insults. But attemye go through history. NDC election yo mu wini and insult na mu wini yo. Juma NDC for and mostly MPP for also mistakes or more in government na NDC wini. Inti nya 10 year and they do obiba power. Insult can never bring anybody to power. Inti mo copia yes mo copia de pa. Mama mfani si obi akodi attempt mo so mo bedi mo opponent attempt. That will not get you votes. Now no asama na make catch no you have lost over 2 million votes. Inti before na was say unya sa 2 million votes no. Uwia usanya new voters na fe no omodi 18 usanya omodi eka ho. Inti mama yanya careful. Yesua de pa yesua de bone. So bia so obedidi obia atem a ebedu baabi no wunya obia biem no wadi atem. Ko di obi atem a we si wadi matem ti matiada. We si wadi matem ti matiada. We si wadi matem ti men kasa biem. Me say ye kope professors no ade wo university ne o ma ye interviews. Often than not omo si nkofo didi atem ti omo kasa. And yes, we are killing the intellectuals in this nation. Because bibia akola kro be so camera no adi obi atem. Obi ma objective feedback kra. Obi be yi na no objectively ne da bi ma mi kodi na atem bi. Odi onipa na kan asem. Odi na dwene no aka asem based on an issue. And he say who yi na no a issue no na also yi na no da bi ma mi kodi na atem. Na mi kodi na atem a ebe nipa na ya nti ontumi nkasa bi. Maybe ebi mo no mutumi nkasa bi be ye no ma ye di atem over 20 years there attended na ye ho nyina age nti insult and we need power enti sa mo ba ko ground na ma ye adwuma na when they send a message no Adoro said my MPP phone ko ground nye adwuma enye insult mo ko ground na mo nye adwuma men ma wadwe nye wo da se NDC for did attempt ma mi ko di attempt cause enye insult na ma NDC for win e ya mo MPP for mo mistake. Insult they to only harden foot soldiers. Omono so mbeto ama odada. Yo, ya kan se bia ya mutie bi o. Yo. Ayo. Ibrahim Mufasa say far that more than 100% truth because President Mahama's good work intino. Anybody who contests that seat in the name of NDC no obe win okay minim de oka. Veronica Dedesi, good afternoon vim lady. Hope all is well patrol. Veronica me here. Thank you so much for asking. Why I appreciate you. Marco sister you are beautiful. Don't mind the haters. Marco me cry dear massa. Me sister de Nyankopon bo me no beauty or no beauty. I don't mind. Me so much what I say no. E bi anyone me to atwene. Me there the face no black face that is all me fabiani ho me nya kolasa body now is been through a lot atena wi ase ache over 40 enti no nya kola body ye twense e bobo mre wane ye tu nyina ye grey hair en na chese Nyankopon ahira wo wanyina no abo abere wana o tu nyina ye grey hair no me papa o see before o di 70 de bia na o say o pese onyini na ni chimi nyina ya white ansa na wawu. That is what I'm praying for. Some me so me ma abrewa koso ti sometimes we be ya wana abrewa no mi huri so abrewa no mi huri so akopon ma mi di 100 why na mi hu me nananom nyina mi huri so ma me ma abrewa goso why na me ma abrewa goso mi hu me nananom ene me nana kanso na mi hira wo me fa me sane mi grey hair me beto me nana kanso eno akua de ya me beto no odi ne se gume so o se me nana Nyankopon hira wo that me in fact me nana kanso ani nua bema papa mane me beto na nsa na owu oko second world war me ko to no kroma se me nana na ni photo ball no o kire me se me ko second world war bema even at 110 me nana no ko tell me so ko bema oko war on behalf of the British, our Burma. He fought on many cry out to we come from a heritage of greatness. Me, I'm a proud Kwabri dance amansia again na metuono. Nothing will change. Said ya me huneneti na me de bekwa kwacha adakem. Na ma hom yagu Nyankopon so say yes, thank you God. Ti mo Nyankopon ma me tu nyina anye grey hair. I'm waiting for those days and I'll make rolly wo form ada Nyankopon si. ti wo be ye me na say abrewa mpacho bring it on, bring more abrewa, because then only in Shirano and Yakupon de Bema. Obviously, first say I haven't seen any Ghanaian in Louisiana, then Shreveport. I don't know if that's exactly the name, Pacho. I'm saying Ghana phobia who are some more Shreveport. Ghana for a year, your Bob Rapa, Dr. Kokucha come Pacho. So come run, mommy, why? I was just waiting for it, and I'm reading message. Thomas Wilkinson said, "Lady, don't mind those insulting, Patron. Yankasa mean few or Mankasa. I said, God created you. God made. Yes, your Obama is created fearful, ugly and fearful. I mean, I'm alive and well. That's enough. Meeting common is enough for me. I see those insulting you are not civil. I don't mind them. Me cry me more. Edora, I see Jamestown in New Orleans. Good to know. Okay. I see James. I'm in New Orleans. Oh, New Orleans. Wow. New Orleans of also Ghana for now. Omo festival be a do summer. Omo ye. Omo say abroad before no move free Africa no call you. Now omo ko no mo de omo amamre ni bi ko ye to do New Orleans na do summer na e call to say we dey be Ghana for ene eyi for Benin for ni Ghana for complete nti ye beba ho wo ho no. Veronica the dot film lady, thank you so much. Say you are beautiful, don't worry. Veronica me that say me I don't need a assurance. Me dey me say ugly and fearful. They will be anywhere, me penisa. Isaac Amosi, thank you so much. Isaac, me so me that baby. I about yourself say again, bribery and corruption started when the snake bribed Eve. I said when now. President Govt can't say when rally ever came, because I remember I covered the rally. I think that was in 2003 or 2005. Cape Coast, na President Govt rally no mbusa about corruption. And o can say corruption they are starting Adamo. Hey, asem way. Yeah, fire President Govt President Govt money hunu kese. Enu bi na ya Alba Joseph can say I dey start to garden the video. Mutama snake no bribe Eve mo kodi apple no so bribe ni kunu na ni kunu be di nti baba jama anya hwe bia. Latte Daniel, please don't mind them. Why we support you from day one, Patrol Latte. I appreciate you. Marco Sivim lady, if you are 40s, you might have eaten about 35 bags. Ampa Marco. My D 40 plus, my D venchine Obi cry. Ebony so I need 30 crown uye. Min kind of busi ya 4 year ode. Be ebony 30 crown wendu. Oti ase. Enti no, Sanyankopon save you now every day we da now so now tin come. Oh Lord. Asedan ko aseda. Dora Nate Macan message. Haja Fati, thank you so much. Greetings. Haja Fati, and the one of us watch me. I see Joycelyn, was some polling station or executive member, you Joycelyn, or Bank Road, you see what Chia was Joycelyn, and wonderful Dawson. Or Chia no. James, God bless. Or say, am I the only son who is in the Air Force? Oh, okay. I'm saying James also Air Force. You thank you. So I joined the Ghana for them. Baby, Imana say good evening, Vim lady. I'm watching in Italy. It's Ibrahima. Thank you so much. What Marco say National Smoke Wearing Day and Wednesday Smoke Day. To share what they are. Mpacho share. Adia san no year to a official smoke day. Ohene can say if you leave them to say the insult why Mpacho, or they will stay in opposition for a long time. You omundi di atem no na okay better no opposition ache so MP now di atem opposition na better me contest MP me so I contest oyi DC kra me ko pay bi da me ko pencil because me I don't want to be in the middle of politics na me the any Akosi Abuaji say listening to you live in Virginia, proud of you Temagel Jew too. Why Akosi Abuaji me amini Akosi Abuaji ana say hwan because me bra Akosi Abuaji Peace FM as I say I reason because of school ntino nebusian for first Virginia ntino minim say wo ano mama hu say wo 18 hu DMV wo Junior Bayano or say Baomia now is throwing shades at Ken Pacho Baomia na kasa die on throw shade at anybody as far as I can remember. Baomia no amu die on throw shade at anybody. The person who is throwing shade near Baomia boy is nibi but Baomia kasa pa die on throw shade at anybody. Pacho mfanche microphone no call off sir. Baomiana kasa is not throwing shade at anybody ntino Baomiana so far no what obia catch Baomiana say unity no enya ano o make sure so be catch them nkofo no ma united na afi omotumi aboa ama oman na akonanim ba pa se ba omia na kasa no ebe pa so ono akotro shade at anybody. They have never seen Baumia himself doing that. He must call his boys no mu didn't call for attempt to order. Now for mu nyina etumi e ba akon na asumdua ba because oye den ya wo power dey unity. Unity. Unko a utumi nkosha kokom se wo power no. Unko a vote na ma wo ba power nka betena dem. What you say unko a vote. Ene ma o party be ba power nka be kwa kotena dem. Ba unko a utumi ma party ma power. You see? Dr. Kwekucha aka say in network no oh doc yeah ready. I say I'm having issues connecting again. The wife, oh Lord have mercy. Okay, doc mpacho use Voda no. I think Voda no better. To try Voda no so ntwene say bia and also be a year na ebe boa na ohun. Nti mema o mafo join me nua be ma ye frɛ say Paul Clooney Boateng so be joining very soon. He also tell us what any identity. Mo amoka say oh throw shades no. I have not heard about me throwing shades. To be fair. At the end about me I am me fire no. But me say oh throw shade at what he has done here and crofo no. Nti no. E ho no na also stop you omo na che say omo nyina motimi e back because unity na mo pe o. Unity na mo pe. Na o pe power 2028 dia. And you know why the needful. Yes, idea. And a power no, what do I know back? Ye pepper, back in the Japan join the campaign way. Nasa one become home. Even a lunch and no more macanin, I hope see Munin a bear cry. Mumpo Munin chona mufo Munin amra. What you ask ye? And yes, sir, Mamma no, a Juma Mamma, yeah, Missy Coco, dear Mamma Kayaka one day pepper. Mamma deliver. Coco Mukaya mu complain one day pet Mamma deliver. If Mahama continues like this, if Mahama continues like this, and MPP for more power now more pen, a better problem. And no, I can't monte as na Muncroft ni bias and Modi Mbedi atemno. Muncosway, Mona more power, and this a Mubeja campaign here. Mubeja opposition, and bet check a buying on his toes, no. Mube put your buy on his toes, no more quack no. And it's up to you. Mona more power, you. And yeah, I mean, so before Paul Boateng, I think Paul Boateng so is having a difficulty joining. I saw him move the network, no. Okay, you know. You can also join and also share your views. Obviously, if you are Bernard Kwashi, if you are run about Miyako through state, no, at Ken, oh, sir, any me who ye. Send me the video, na member video, no, be able to pass you are quite through shade at anybody. Because as far as I will know, on share don't go through shade at anybody. On share don't go through anybody piano. Abrante, I say I'm confused. What did Mahama deliver? On share cocoa as a no. Mahama emergency to your cocoa a. And this is how we want every government to work. So Obana on call for a complaint. Say ABCD. Oh sorry, na ni monimu ya na o sa government what acting. Now you deliver for the people. Because this one there, this is the first one on the part of President Mahama, the solid delivery. Wama 3 days, 1 week, cry and 2 7 no. Na President Mahama deliver ya order say yentua cocoa ekuafo no eka no. That's why I'm calling on President Mahama say NDC for now mako lock office no. He should also deal with them. This is a matter that NDC for no could good President Mahama anymore say. They could have dealt with this issue quietly inside mo akofre President Mahama. Na mo ne na kasa quietly. Omukra President Mahama say mo kweni say kan money do President Mahama akra level. Na no makwa kire bia party for mpani for greater Accra region so ade mo cha ma ye bi o enti ye ya ka kire eyifo in any case governors crowd it shouldn't be say ye be appoint unipa what you say it shouldn't be because ye appoint unipa aban na ye enti no say NDC ni o MPP ni o as long as nipa no onyansa o de be boa oman no oman na pani afa ne to ma pay fra no so be it what you say so be it but ye koye aban ne say where the amemu no yanya no because ye pede NDC ni occupy NHIS is a government institution paid by the taxpayers. An appointment to NHIS no should not be based on say why and a friend say NDC ni. It should be based on say why they are competent enough say taxpayers money na ye man no betimi ahweso yie. That's it. But ye koye ni say ene enquire say oh why na ne party aba power nti enye fine mo eni ngwase na mo di go President Mahama no tema for NDC for na mo call lock office no You know, this is something that it shouldn't even be part of President Mahama Bankra. At a time when President Mahama Nakasaka Sunday or President Mahama Nana Christmas or catches any NDC Ghana, any MPP Ghana, a your mind here chichri, a your mind any here chichram or mine akonanim. Meanwhile, party supported them say, and ye nipa, ya kon lucky a whole taxpayers office, an office that is supported by taxpayers' money, taxpayers' funding. Tax ye kojia ye nim NDC tax any MPP tax ye obia tax na ye adwuma na o de wo ba say ya call local office no. Why disgracing President Mahama kwa? Why are you doing that? Inti mo party for no munnim de ye mamo and they are send the apology to national headquarters say you are apologizing to President Mahama for sade na moko ye no. You are apologizing to the party too. For doing that because ade we mu penifo ofia yen kosi ento mago e won abonten enti wo bibi a wo pese wo ya e ho no ano wo ma aban penifo no hu said ye grievances in ye what you say me try answer me be say me bo kire nkofo no nkofo nyina hu. I mean when the party regional executive say ya na akoloke, I mean why are you doing that? Say I adjust to me I call lucky party office. Seriously? What call lucky party office in this day and age? When party from penny for one kamu kaya and they could have addressed your issue. They could have addressed your issue. Now that be and I make an penny with fear as a dear way. So let me play the video to you. This is NDC for Nankasam penny for almost I call lucky. Listen to them.
Has been done without recourse to constituency executive. And we think that it is becoming too many. One too many, if I should say. So this morning, we decided to lock the place up. Until the proper thing is done, then work can continue. If not, aluta continue. If you talk about things and they tell you it should be done, it will be done. But they still continue in the same fashion from a particular direction. And it means it's not the best for us as a party and as leadership in the constituency. There should be proper consultation. As constituency, my chairman is here. You can find out from him. The organizer is here. Other members of the constituency, executive members are here. There have not been a single meeting that we've been involved in the appointment of anybody to the assembly or any position within the metroship. Okay. We have equally qualified people within this constituency. Yeah, okay. Or the metroship as a whole. So we are a twin constituency of Tema Central and Tema East. None of the constituency consulted with this appointment. We have equally qualified people.
It is becoming and not becoming. This is not the first time. Nothing, we will not be consulted about anything that appointment has been done to the metro. We have our executive who have the qualification to be there, but always be not ignored and only gather his people around herself that he give the appointment to without our knowledge. That is not proper. We will not continue to tolerate that. That's my view of this.
We will not work for somebody to come and take over. We are not, all of us, we are NDC people, but we have NDC more than NDC, I'll tell you. When you think, come and be executive, and you see how you will be having sleepless nights, we, the executive, will be left alone, and they will tell us that everybody has work. So now, everybody should become executive, or all of us will be outside, then the party will run. We are not asking for too much. Anything that you do, please consult the constituency executive. The branch executives are at our neck. They've left the party executive from national to region to constituency. Nothing is working. They've left us just like that. We don't know who did the appointment. And we said we want to sit on the round table to solve issues.
Of the NHS Metro Director for Tema Metro.
And see, this is what. Hold on.
One too many, if I should say. So this morning,
well, let me hold on. It's when an American, this is a big, it's a disrespect to President Mahama. It's a disrespect to President Mahama and a democratic person like President Mahama. Obia, what being to say President Mahama or send a second come is a legacy presidency, not Makoloke NHIS office. Oh please, oh please, oh please. Monya very careful. Monya very careful. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace to President Mahama. Me come in your bema po boating on network na ye. Mr. Boating ma akwaba O microphone no call off mbacho so mami.
Background intina afi na maba ntino.
Mbacho so ho ye de.
Me ho ye pa.
Mami busa just this one as obi a wo fru ma free President Rawlings ase. Ono na kola ane wo no tete wo ne ade from NDC. Ansa na obeye the security and governance expert. Uni anu NDC for na call okay health insurance office no. Omo so mo obi anya adwuma. What do you think about this?
Oh, nyame kan say we a political issue. This is not the first time I am saying my way. Inti fin say we share danye news sa. Executive from Honey on Bekana national executive so ebebe. Edru baby class answer say we news so regional betimi asolve issue. Misunderstanding bi aya na and I told them so I promise the man kwara no. Edru ono ya fa ma ono ya nya nsem papa bi ane o man kan kirekiru mu na ani braba no yesa. Na mo minyina fidi enso kan kire minyan so munya botre. Na bibia be yi mo mfa bufu nsa ane if say o man na abesan boka na dia atoto sa ane ma na ombese no. Ye besro
To be fair, man say bibia mom do man lucky office no but o see nka we region no kra betimi nti adenti na more executives na e wo ho no because they are boldly on camera talking. Aden no man fa asem na nkoto region anim say bia ya kan omo ntie se na wo kan say e be say promise bi akoso e na ambam nti na omo adwa no nti internally no couldn't they have escalated this matter to the region instead of say openly because I feel this is a disgrace to President Mahama so omo dey be about to about their call lucky office no money workers say kra here no workers we ya na trade is free. Oh, it was bad.
For politics na ye no san na mkasa nyanwa anya de bi nsida etesi ana unse nenso social media ni nti kakra bi anansam na duru ba bi ani kwase edu na mogide se sane tie bia no o mo bema abotoye mo abana o mo promise ade ma so mo antimi amfofe we kura na oni akakrom betimi aye no mo nyemo a if you say ya to the bia obedi party na chisa na promise ni wo ho hwe wa obre ni no yemu bi entan kan asenti no ya fa ho no na apem ti ase obi oni mi history me come dia obi kura busam say ada still ada na ada se NDC ni but party no pe akoma wo ho mutimi nya wo hwe so no sem nam NDC party we tell
Yeah, me Italy branch no me boa.
Yeah, me nam beti wo. Yeah. Me san ko yi msika pudu pa de koma Professor Tamos. Enzo na yanka ho ase.
As your donation to his campaign.
Yeah, sika kese pa no opposition sika kese. In fact,
the way you na e dey ya one ba ne say nkofo ya sa say obi enso okay.
Sa pepe. Wo hwe emu bi e kan ya sema. What you say?
Yeah, but what in this one is it not something Obibeka say lawlessness? Say emra ho because where Obibeka say unlawful entry because a bona fide property is one. Uni rights obowra ho now obowra ho unlawful entry. Number 2, one lucky office no abra. I agree. Say what you're saying. Say enya de foforo, but ye nyini ko yanim, and it doesn't change the fact that they because of a criminal. Say obi a dime bisi wo. Na uni right, uni to me, uni consent. So now my unlawful entry. Can we say that lawlessness na govern President Mahama by say this one is a lawless act? Party for now exhibiting lawless act. How would you go President Mahama ni masiana?
Devi, we are na medical catch say BSCS here. Intini to make us a good president Mahama ni masi. Senior make catch on say Ghana no politics no. In general, no say ye niema bebre. Oti ase. Enu ti no bitimi nya kokuduro. No akodi bone. Wasem ye party member and am ye executive member ha. Insi hwe. Enye ndisi nkwa MPP ni
ha. But what say it doesn't change the fact that they ye bone me boa.
Oh, I think they ye bone.
Enti you are saying party for we so ye na ye bone me boa.
Ye bone, me nka say ye bone o. Me say ye bone. Me nim say ye bone. Inti nam say omo hwe no mo solve anya de a ya tipa was ye so pat. Penyin for no so omo hu kwan ya ombe fa so a omo ne nkwala nka. Na ne tie ne say Emramu ani bebree no omo ye saade na omo nim sɛ yɛ bɔne o. Ma interview nkɔfo bebree a obi kura akɔtwe sekan. So obi kura tim ka sɛ ɔbɛhye party office. If it's any party a ɔbrɛ no ɔyɛ campaign. Wɔanya hwɛ dia party car kura ɔbɛgye. Because onim sɛ yɛ bɔne. Enti gye sɛ woto bo ase kyerɛkyerɛ no mu sɛ nea woyɛ no wanhwɛ ni akyewa no bi ama obɛkɔ prison obɛsɛ ansa no ayɛ sɛ obi wɔ hɔ a ne ho adwo saa nneɛma ma handle bi abo enti no obi wɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ a onim ɛno nti na ɛtɔ da bi a yɛkye wɔn a wo sɛ mob action ne ba na nsɛ ne esi pekyɛ mu ɔsɔ hwidie mu ɔmkɔbo na agufo yi wo sɛ obi wɔ hɔ no ma no onim afu ɔte ndasia no wayɛ dɛ wama ne kura so ɔte me daase abra wama ne kura so obi wɔ hɔ ɔte sɛ yɛbu no nua kora wɔ musa sɛ ɔkɔɔ yɛ ano akɔsom yɛn mmantoa ne bebree saa na ɔmo yɛ nansɛn obi sɛ obi de kaa bɔ obi sɛ nyinaa yɛ hu mmerantoa na ɔmo kuta pragye a ɔsɛ dɛ ɔmo nyinaa stɔpo yɛ kɔboro ne wa nti no ɔmo nte mmara n'ase yie ana ɔmo nim implication na de afterwards no consequence ne as a punishment na obenya ɔmo nti mu media for no mu ne police for no na was a saa nneɛma nketenkete na kyerɛkyerɛ. In fact my suggestion some national security force organize workshop ma media for saa nneɛma basic security and national security issues that say no mo nkyerɛkyerɛ na dodoɔ na nte ase ne kwale sɛ obi wɔ hɔ wodi bɔne na onim sɛ saa bɔne no ebitimi
kra. But Mr. Boateng, and there's the general here nyina anymore mremu say ignorance of the law is no excuse. It unim say ya bɔne o unim say ya bɔne o emra ne chewacho. The fact that you didn't know say ya bɔne does not exonerate you from liability. Education ma media for now. Education is not call for party for no. Say amuso dia mu ye wo say mu wa genuine grievance say what some party. Odo ho ahye odo ahon dey some of them they even sacrifice at the risk of their life. But the routine that was on the party for no can I odo be duru so crowd dey duru so. And that was even my introduction comment saying come there ebe coach for staff or crime coach for staff no mun kai po say o party for bi wa ha mo ja o mo but some of them run be share mo sem say enko bonwura office na ya lock in teacher say the whole day no work esin nya adwuma 1 day's work lost na ya broche ya for by the hour yeah 8 hours of money lost that's a lot of money
efua meto ne wo kan nyina se ba ne yete ho no wo ye ho hwe nye yie sabre enti nkakra was educated public in fact enye party for nko obi wo kro ne yire kura nya asem onim se wo bona ana ofa de bi plan bebre sisi enti yen hyase se be educated public ya too much enti yen fa ne sa
ave yen ko NIB nsem no ho unu abema first Kofi Ofoso no so say politician ya mu nyina politics no although more different parties but ya chino but they say mama charging on mama ni bill but let me just read this comment here I say okay Dora na te on the advert or say omo New Orleans or more African shop until Dora may advert am what or say omo African shop or honom tino I know I send me address near there Prince I see you why em say me come tonight Enuabema no me so tema de born them both rooted into be or whatever be o me number 1 na Prince dem so ni me pa because so come tonight Redemption Valley sa kwa de mo hono ma ho so de enyina won e ko school Redemption Valley side to go nkola enti no o bo Redemption Valley de just wo me wood as only me so pa auntie Prince I see you what I salute you why Prusain ba kope come tonight there forever come tonight girl James say omo African shop be or Baton Rouge enti my hu na ye advert ma Dora so me advert ma what ya enti no na ye hwe Dora say yen kan church NDC must stop what they are saying because enkrofo bebre no the fact some you illiterate ni nyina no nche say yi ba o say ya it say Trump nkọ for no em say Dora no wa broche enti o say ya say Trump nkọ for no de obi abeka to omutrim bia no makọ say ne ma ba ni nyina so omo ye no enye right enti o say embusa opobo atin say sa asem we NDC for no mbetimi akọ esa wo NDC branch e wo Italy ana omuntumi nkọ yesa ene Ghana so me enso so omo so omo ngu president ma mani masem but ma me fan ko unu abema first Kofi Ofoso woni ensem na okokan say are charging with a publication of false news yeah no briefly enough yembra governance asem na nkasa so any president Mahama aban no so what do you think about that
if we ne meka say emra wo Ghana na emra ni diwa ɛna ɔhu sɛ ampa mmara wɔ Ghana. Na da bia ya meka etumi na nkɔfoɔ fo sɛ obi kɔyɛ ya yɛankye na mmara no ani nti nka sɛ ɔkɔyɛ a ɛnni wo ebi a na wode ada no no na wotiri anyɛ yie nti tam bia yɛn nsonson yɛ ho me nneɛma ka no ɛm sɛ ɔmo na nsɛn na ɔmo bɛyɛ disinformation ayi bi ɔmo bɛyɛ bill bi ba me de ayɛ me tɛm na sɛ information disorder because ɛyɛ 3 categories yɛwɔ misinformation, malinformation and disinformation. Enti no wohwɛ saa mmara no a aba no a wokɛka sɛm biara ne sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ ne sɛ wode fefa ntentan yi so a ɛno no mmara no ɛbɛtumi adi. Nti memeti wei mayɛ m'adwene sɛ saa nneɛma no mentaa mfa me nti wohwɛ me a ho sɛ me koraa ɔflate mempostu o.
Yeah.
Mete baabi bi mekɔyɛ me maame ayie wɔ dɛnkyerɛsan ase baeɛ adɔfoɔ a fua ma mentake advantage na menkyerɛkyerɛ adɔfoɔ a ɔmbɛboa me ɛfiri sɛ ɛfiti afe wei koraa memmaa wɔhwɛ yi so mebaa so akye nnipa ya mekyerɛkyerɛ me followers nyinaa na me kurom dɛnkyerɛsan ase hene mekyia no na de kɔa me abusuafoɔ nyinaa afei nso Kufuor afigya asefoɔ mensew no mekyia wɔ bia Maxoni guest house wakɔdum police barrier ɛhɔ nso wɔkɛsɛ hɔ nyinaa mekyia wɔn nti afua sɛ na yɛka no meto aso no mmara no tuudi a ɛhɔ na abɔ sɛ Ghana mmara hɔ nti no me de afutuo na metu yɛyɛ politics na mom yɛn nsonson yɛ ho ne nua Kofi anya lawyers akɔdi n'akyi ebi a na wo de unya lawyer bia nkɔdi w'akyi na yɛkyew de woduru police cells hɔ no ma anaasɛ NIB BNI na ɔmayɛ NIB na ana me maame saa abere wɔ sɛ mɛbo ma afra akokɔ sɛ alolo ɛhɔ na abom sɛ yes ayi wadane anyina boa egya ebehia tɔ nti mesrɛ me nuanom wonya data pɛ nneɛma pa bi sɛ wode bɛyɛ reading kora pɛ reading obi bɛka no asɛm na wɔnte ase a ɛmɛsosɔ so nkɔ ɛpostu biribi ma asɛm ma because ɛnnɛ no wonya postu location baabi abɛfa bi a ɔmbɛkyew nti no mɛsrɛ mo this time technology na aba no baabi a wobɛhyɛ biaa wowɔ Ghana nko a de a ɛbɛsɛ ɔmu nti mɛsrɛ mo sɛ wobɛkɔ akɔka nsɛm a ebusa wa wonya dansedie maa nom ne atɛbidie ne mfafaso bi amra no momyɛntena hɔ ne yɛnwene
So Mr. Boatofo said, and a china well, we've got a detaining because on one a coy and no detaining. No, do you think it was in order to say NI before yes instead of police and you think that police for should have rather handled that?
Oh, Munina, Obia would to me so to meet it. We get idea almost say a hat or mine, Nemrani Dune Quandia. In fact, fire service correct Mitchell. If we are to work right with Mitchell.
Yeah, but a private citizen's arrest.
Yeah. Enti no bi piala on say your constitution no e wo mu pefe say ye nyina ye mmoase pepo o man no ho ban di say o ta tie mi a ye me educating kofo a me ka say security ankasa na nye bambofo nko a o ye kuta be 70% ye ya manfo no
enti no you channel mo hu anim na has o mo hu great
me channel enti no yeboa ye te manfo no was a bring na yeboa se ebema bambo nhyehyɛ na akoso if say ye amoa o mo mo hye uniform no de pa no mbetime ye kakra bi wudi mra so wosonson ho a mo modwuma ye mre even though obi beka say bone ne crime ti no mo de ba mo maye ma o modwuma ne nyemre ne yenso ye ho ntoyen na o ma no nko ne.
Let me ask you one about President Mahama Kasane governance because nana me born about Koko dia Koko Akuafo started some more or for emergency cabinet meeting on the same issue no but yes generally or by 1 year e twem 1 year cry ye the second year mu na ye we so far no o sesia na yem some mu security ni ade ni governance ni, but in terms of governance, no, how do you see it? Are there any issue also dey any esi so and yem be one ma afa ne kon ho ana, how do you see it? Na for your opposition for no so because koko asem opposition for na kofa bai
e be kan se wa bon ho modern if you say ebusua kura hyehyɛ no ye do to abusua no a na se abusua mo do kura ye nipa 20 kura o manage on a ed nipa ho adwuma now my mo ye about 30 something million wayade nansan utie social media na in fact me ankasa so my interview nkofo bebre goodwill no ho ntino
the mama goodwill na wo ho
yeah e ho no mo that is why nkofo bebre argue say on samra term ne ade kirabosom no mu nyina goodwill no ho na emom ne ye bompa so betimi sustain ni saade so ntimi sustain na afiwe e kɔ na wie na sisika no kɔsoro ne ade Ghana for the insania dodo na atie ano na omude dana se no ombesan yi no ade apo e best security nso a last year no na security
but we will comment on the second term now third term now okay because me guys say 50 kwete be fire anko for ho do you think say goodwill ni ntino yen se constitution na e ma nko but 50 kwete ka se ko na adwemone no mo de yesa
tie say no ubusame a me candid opinion is too early so I say because me a researcher intimi be can me can free near me suane near me ho and even though me NDC ni but ubusame candid opinion say vote margin na enya na me ka chiro say me wonu say enus me say do that the same thing happened to MPP until no margin no so NDC winning about 1 point something million votes into goodwill no one here obey deceive if you say don't forget to say what video so an American say but we consider too early until people will take advantage ama say me na me wo me vote year 5 kura me any 10 and most of the MPs on bar parliament and it was because of Baumia considered too early in a man for the far when biswa yehu bebre cases in court kurana now if you are calculating the whole
Baumia consider early and ka seats no mu lose and ko mu lose bebre sa
I don't think so can this benya seat in it I'm a researcher minimum in America. What I say because for videos one American say Baumia consider no every man call for be take advantage because who consider at time I am say authority has no respect for a dying king. Enti me na me EC boss a me police station near Oban no be can me police near me have no and we saw it baby pray enti no say who hear analysis now consider obe factor no say kama when nya saa do vote nti goodwill na nkofo kan obe susu ama wutirima yede ayode na emo wutimi toa so e manage niema se petrol no e beto no se 9 yo se 10 no se dollar no betimi a maintain you know now the corner wutimi ewie half of your term then we can talk about se wo ba na oma uti ase no kwalo ne se obia o Ghana pese o mansem no ekoyi enti mi say President Mahama ye niema ye na ya ekuya me na mesha se abodawuro say constitution yen sesa no na ene nko onsan tena so ene fifi kwete be yi medikura nko nyi medi free party if you see pese o man no ekone no ni enya hoto so what ene natural na se ye hu leaders be bra o tena so many years ankoyi any leaders so a so many years ekoyi bit am example of a Libya president Omukuni what I say you bit me examples but for now it's too early ubi obeka bia no me can say it's too early e drew brandness Ghana phones say why ya de no de ne beba wono kura wanye na dwen so obekwa Ghana for be force no de bako
the thing that you said about MPP for no ne Baumia conceding early very very interesting pass because in my covering of elections onipa nya consider depending police station agent bi kra wo
police station
bi kokoda
omo nyina de set no
yeah no kokoda the aka no na onu kwa collect no betimi atro no 1,000 no dey
go wa fidie so ada ba omi consider na me na mbeka asas
yeah
now to that
so that means now asema na ye tete say na president Akufo-Addo catch say me on consider no it was a wrong move for Bawumia to have come out early to concede.
Oh, sir, an American say be as no, I don't know there, but a beer Ubusana or say a beer or Casasum, about me, as a researcher, I'm not the election, and no cram poem for some game, and no cram for
in your research, well, who say, sir, early concession about me, it didn't give him any positive, rather no. And in so negative na bar or parliamentary seat. So that's what you are saying.
Yeah, medical
more positive image no moment.
No. Some medical video say they now consider and I'm catching about me consider no say never. And as answer never. You may woman now for be nanka or more take advantage of a BJ, a BD. You see, and you would when you some of the seats now. Yaji na enye seat I was engaged image but nipa na consider if you want na wo kwama na mu ye 20 na wo no na go di akira ye de what you say enti no no ha
this if one say so mbeka penya mama tete mo nto o mo bo maybe
for next year bo ase ni ehwe
what me sustain good one e hono na tete what me judge ni ye
sa ni etimi ya assessment ni ye ya analysis na usampa this particular region e ko say because say finance and 70 boba say no Mahama here support how bet me attack galamsey issue so me stand on galamsey me call me kurase dunkwa isanse dangerous me ya me maame ye ni ya na mfo ni bi ne kwa omo agi say yetimi to galamsey ase me wo fafa e ko hwe akiro excavator ni so mu twa yasa ase ni nsu ni nyina homo no more consume the bansa to 2 months sekulekuletuo yes will be say me say opa mo fredu nkwa wesanse na mumusa sameboa intinu galamsey ni say essential essence ase
and one say you admitting said be esi mikrom kra ya dance ni amase one of the districts I think I dance as Amasia Central DC just ono dey say what the galamsey na than internally generated fund. He said fighting and said the president Mahama cast or be fighting no because campaign time say na president Mahama catch us young to man no be fighting galamsey where the DC nature way bill amount crofo we use to chamfan at 3,000 we use to where into NDC wow but what say mo galamsey amosumo fighting why is it
me no when me stand on galamsey what the NDC MPP and I'm makane say anye emra amfa for reserve no ne sa key water bodies no anhye Ghana Armed Forces as na esi ebetua ne ye no attempts amedema say any political well to me busa me candid opinion as a researcher because my fighting for side way ache ne ye no ebiane say DC yes ade DC ni yes ade no be out of frustration sa na me hu if it's one sem call for no ye den ya ombeye sika no so mo ji akọ the district ni so hia mo nti ada na no mo ntu attacks nti me DC na nkofo bremu no me nhyenda bremu ne sa wo be bremu na bremu soro ho se soro no take decision say ye mpese obi abesi forest reserve makotu ye de emra na ye adwuma pa se ne ye pese ye na me catch say obi enu obetimi akonsuo ana obi enu obekọ akoto etuo so obekọ galamsey side si yemra ni aje bibia de ahyasrafo nsa sasrafo no eno omodia enya de ye declare ni security zone ye be free ni military zone specific asrafo nkwa ni ehwe so ye be ma efu ya okumba ahimfo ni yesofo
now you have enough soldiers for all the galamsey sites of Ghana. Can we get enough soldiers?
Let me tell you one thing. Say ma asrafo kwan so mo handle sa issue here. Acha 6 months. 6 months prados. Now who atumi wo wiem say Ghana asrafo. Who a form who ko dey say Ghana asrafo. na sɛ ɔfen ne plan no ne ade no yɛ nefifoɔ no de kodoɔ nam so ba wo no wo ne hwan sɛ wobɛtumi agyina ɔne wote ne ɛmɛkyerɛ no ase
Nti
ɔpɛkwan
ade
wɔ
dey na
hɔ
esi aban kwan sɛ obetumi ayɛ some of these suggestions amomo de abeto dwe because
ɛno
yɛba
deɛ
yɛ no ane sɛ yɛate sɛ blue guards o saa telita bi si ɔmo ni vim na wo Major Mahama mo kra kwa na nkɔfo abo ɔmo akɔn mo na blue guards we no mbɛyɛ den ɛno pɛ na yɛate but in terms of the proper deɛ wo kan sɛ yɛn declare ni nyina military zones yɛfa soldiers go why what is stopping Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources from doing this? Omuni Ministry of Defense for.
ɛno deɛ sɛ memenka ayi meyɛ NDC ni all right but menni system no mu wote ase ana me no da bia maka galamsey asɛm no firi tete nyɛ sɛ NDC abɛnti na mebɛyɛ sɛ me stuff ayi me stand ana nea meka na ana meka nea meka kyerɛ Akufo-Addo no ana meka kyerɛ Ewura Mahama wowɔ pɛpa a fa asase no ɛne nsuo no nyinaa hyɛ wɔn nsa na ɛma srafoɔ no kwan sɛ wɔn mmɔ ho ban na sɛ wɔn mmɔ ho ban efi sɛ yɛdaakye ne yɛsɛn no kookoo yɛ a yɛka wɔn asɛmafo yɛbɛyɛ kakra no kookoo no yɛnyɛ bi mimikɔ me kurom a na mewura hɔ ɛbɛyɛ kakra aduane a yɛbɛdi bɔɔdeɛ ne ade no yɛnyɛ bi nie o nsuo nso deɛ ho ba sɛm seesei kora nti no yɛdaakye ne yɛsɛn nti medeɛ galamsey yɛsɛm no deɛ ɛkwan a yɛfa so a yɛko sɛ yɛyɛ selected zone ho ama no ne nyinaa no medeɛ menim sɛ ɛnhyɛ da nkɔ yie sa ɛnhyɛ da nkɔ because wowie ha a nkɔɔfoɔ no bɛkɔ akɔpii ha na nea ɛhu nso no sɛ bebree yɛ political figures a wɔn district ne region ne ɛwɔ mu wɔn na wɔn nsa hyehyɛ aseɛ wontumi nyi wɔn mfiri mu ahemfo no nso bebree nso hyehyɛ aseɛ nti no galamsey no akwan a wɔn fa so akɔ no deɛ menim sɛ nyɛ adeɛ bɛtumi akɔ bi.
Wow, that at least you've been very honest and brutally frank about it, which is good. Ebeboa ma ye nyina ye hu say yem pe say na okan suggestion ye declare military zone. Yem fa soldiers in kogu ho. Ni ma soldiers in guard wo say enye ya. Let's ye nim dey wo say ye but na okay political will no. NDC MPP omu nyina they are all playing football with this. Mam just before I be kono Mami busa this issue of MPP for the meaning say we are research into why a research for that area. Say see how much two primaries area ba omie push for unity say Ken team mo yi ono ba omie team mo ba na champion team mo kwabne Japan we've even seen them on church omo so omo nyina omo come together no. Do you think say unity is possible for them say and pass they can unite for 2028 ana?
Oh, me wojide say on betumi unite. Wojide say on betumi. For the first say unsi unhu say omo gyina camera anymore church and doesn't mean say omo ntimi unite. Obi o okro na ope behind the scene job on sen send ubehu no camera. And I mean say obi to say me nua panyi eje Japan party ni dana koma so onya dia ebese bright champion you be a onya dia ebese party. Me wojide say on be um nyina be kan bo.
Say the bond of contention ye team Ken any team Baumia. As a woman uncle for yes 10 Ken into the home cotton party. Do you think Ken so although on one casa ni opening statement castle Munja no Ken no vote no. He's ready to come on board. But as uncle for one by next year Ken be announced so co-independent there. What do you see?
Okwa be mama. Ana one thing so kaya ebra alanka shas yes or emeka ofidie yaso. Say MC Aga no console obese any political career. These two political parties are Ghana NDC and MPP. Obi bia be from abekwakwata ho nsi wie. Enko wunya hwe. Ebi say dodo na pese omko ba bia atumi. Ken was support but I tell you ten was support to the party a obenu no ho. Obenu no ho. Enti eni kwa so kokora. Ana party tie na yisika. Okay, as a baby car say here be $200 million. Yeah, about 5 years ago, I'm cancer. And what you organize the party, third force I ever. To me, a third force over to baby Tanana, Wintim. And ye easy, sir. Say, no, for 4 years, my what to actually don't want to do it in best or back. I could join on that party. Yeah, who be me, I mean, mammy couldn't do. Phone can I was one of the key strategies. What you say? You your friends over there somewhere, and the woman number back to NDC. Gusitano and a 24-hour economy one at so.
Yeah.
Intino who's on your man name and in Intino and your day out price others. Minimum two come for. Mean to know for sale Johnny Uncle Tenny party. We say, no GD say you will cash will be our boy, will be a home.
I think yeah, that's a part for this blunt and honest analysis. Now can person but I don't know whether because it's too early about 2028 whether Osha President Mahama goodwill now or now MPP forward any chance be for 2028 and but I think early maybe.
It's too early. Say mum dear any almost still a Mahama Bessan. But it's too early to say so.
Near to
And yeah, and this best and goodwill no. No crazy goodwill no. But too early say that back walk why I say 2028 is the damn no. On my near say goodwill no better so. And you ya promise you bit me a deliver. Mrantuan Benya Jumaye, Galamsey issue a bit me a cose. Dollar no a bit me a cose, spare parts of no a complaining bitter. Yanshe, Sani Mankin kitten. And I'm good one to do a while before she look into me, but after this year, no, and you be who ni pursue Ancasa into on my entry answer.
Mr. Barton, I mean, now I say, pa, I now I say, appreciate your time, pa, because Mr. Barton, no research and to know, no one idea, but for him to spend all this time with me, no, me that's pa. I mean, for callers, be now into almost all my junior. On betre wo ne man ho Mr. George Boatin Paul Boatin ono ankasa oye Rollins ba Rollins akola watete no na President Wallace agya no hokoi e na oye research so African Center for Peacekeeping oye big researcher a lot of the predictions or the buy in album nti me call Nana Kwame ho ne Mr. Kwesi Boatin okay Nana Kwame nye ready Mr. Kwesi Boatin e say na o microphone ni be here because that no me promise so say me fa first nti ma me fa so microphone ni ma me but what you say
Yo, Steph, yeah.
Great and then the way you know was sam ne but you enti o I didn't try the beba
my changing my laptop because my watch
me that's it
and now yes so my phone thing
now I see
most of the time a co platform be random guys me akwesi aboaji no ano but we akwesi boachi
Kwesi Boachi
okay yeah I'm very active in so many platforms but I don't know that make catch enipa bebre say there was silent voters bi a Ghana omo hunu omo as American high team no bebre no enter who Trump voters no omo nkasa ba wo ye bibia no omo hwe wa se ekoto aba no pro mu gina ho a no omo aye di ba results no be ba no no omo nya enu bi na me betu nya mi nua MPP for ne NDC for no me dokua na wo tu bi mofo e ma me nua bi catch me say opanye Akufo-Addo okogina akwa break ase kokromoti se mbe kaya Entina minu na me kan se mi se aban we anhwe yi a ye de respect ne no ye nko school akuafo no so ye ka se bi twa ekoko na gu a omunye very careful but
so but who okoko efu ho
oh my goodness ye wo kese pa yeah nti me ka kire ne se owura samuni ye kasa na mo anya fu koko na ajiga na abesi wansa na gold yiba eti na owura Mahama very fast solve problem no because seven who honor say wanya bibi as a backup gold na kono omo anwene se omo $10 ne so no na baby so be we baby
yeah e ho na so affect your gold ni sika no because they say dollar ni fi gold ni mo ba na eketwa bi
and na sebe kwaya ajiwo no ade foforo ba anya kwaya wa koko na ajiga na si wo free ya na na mo breso sa wo woti a Kumasi eda ya si wo ho nyina ye koko yeah ya na na mo ya di omochi mi am ko re akwa adwuma no almost about 45 years me catch papa ni say o that platform so mo betwa Egu amuntwengu finance yo mati ebe trebu na ye tregu obi amaye koko for 45 years no fi say magim say bi ko tregu me ko to ma China ga am save no
Hey,
enti me ka kire say me koko for me ton a metim de aba America beto fie be se 9 eti afia wo ba
how many
America
cocoa na acres be saying?
160 acres.
160-acre cocoa farm.
That's what I'm telling you. Say, to da na omo te ho omo nim se nipa bebre ni wo ba bi ye no ma bi aye ni ye ni mu nkasa. We are the silent voters.
Yeah.
Ya no dru bedwam. Nti me ye ni reference bebre ka chere say de me fe ye me de ni say or bedi matem platform ni so ba na no nru bedwam. Because you rabo na me na te Maryland. Says one airlines minister. Me sa won a district wala mbele. Enti ono oka asem a meti ache wo a platform mu di matem. Enti eno na me tu wa mama kwanya we me di be ka chire ni am say da bia kasa ye nkasa ye mo mo hwe yi. Ko ye nkasa ye mo ya hwe yi a ebi be take decisions bi ni no ma bi a be affect. Wo de ebi di say Ira Ken okay amani age say we defend penny ba we anyo ono na eka. Na chita afọ no we are not silent voters no ọma yedi ọmọ nkasa but that about 20 bidru no ọ na ọbẹhu sẹ ẹsẹ ọbẹti ọsàmìà
Yeah.
ọ di politics ẹkyi akyẹ tìmẹni agye mi ma mi kasa àwọn abadẹ mi ka
Abi
kiri
wa
ọmọ
pedi we pay more interest in cocoa. Ni say why you obi a wado cocoa ache over 40 years, 160-acre farms. Enye edumaketwa.
Twɛwo
Sisi
ni
a cocoa akuafo ni so a aban aye emergency cabinet meeting Mahama say enkotua o. Sika ne de emko ye de boss ye enkotua. There now be catch them in terms of how we handle cocoa sector because from MPP time you know the cocoa sector ye cocoa no tia na so ti o. Tia na so ti. Say ye nam 600 and no make kind figures 605,000 metric tons. 1 million na president Kufuor de ye call ho no. Kufuor do ba ye call ho 1 pe and no na ye san te ba fom sa. Into there now be catch them in terms of how they are President Mahama teach you how I manage cocoa sector no the time or this way.
deɛ mɛka kyerɛ Mahama sɛ ɔmo te nkran ɔmo yɛ nkrakwan ɔmo adwene ho nkrasefo dabi obi ka sɛ nkrasefo a na ya mɛkyɛ America me du akra yɛ mɛkrase sɛ ɔba America ho Virginia Matra Virginia 35 years me duru bi si kotoka pɛ kotoka yɛ mɛkrase because normal me hu ha New York me hu Virginia Dallas airport ni ade me duru Ghana kotoka yɛ mɛkrase
Na I ketu abi ama.
Ikwe bi ama me.
Make I say me kuru run back Ghana for a long time na. Me dey me brag terminal 3. Me say na mo terminal 3 ye terminal 3 na. Me go pikin we airport obi. I say na terminal 3 no and I'm say na you na ojina terminal 3 oh nti me dey me say me too no. Me said that na me dey na fa car ni ma san around airport is airport city near no say Mutem na train na grass no cry na we
Na just
like we say they me bragging we well. See na the only nam New York wa New York. This wa on ma tem na train we dey.
Just like you know just like you na Ghana for nika. Enti na me Mahama say me catch ban bia say senke be ya. Omo develop kroni free nkrase. Emra krom adefia se woma enkrase for ye decide say ye nya aduane magana ekombe ko bia Mahama oye enti na panyi che bonsu wo ho no mensa bonsu oye farmer baya no mu nyina no mo tena krom omo ye farmer omo ye sikafo farmer bo omo ko field one for mo stand kodobi I say me around the abbey sebe manu da sumuna so ante afia yentua ye kai wo no bosume miensan se wo gini pie ni the bonuses how say wo say basa ati me ka kire Mahama ni say cocoa rose no say aduane bɛyɛ fo ɔman mu a woyɛ nkurase kwan ma aduane yɛ fo a wawie ada the minute me kra no ma ba Ghana but ukasa me ntom me nhyepo ma emomra Ghana me say den yɛte hɔ abatam Obi ya mo de ko China kuton. Enya, and only the best rice. Other than yentimi, I simple to the Makachi Ramham say cocoa for no. Ya ye fool nyina ye sika no. Omo ye adwene say omo beti akuafo cocoa. 6,000 a month farm my yankasa. Na so omo tis one thing friend na make catch 160 acres minya galamsi mi twangu. And a baby also a prone to gold.
Nti opani se sika no mo nsa nka de a wo de no de ba magalamse fo.
Until if you are there, so the man 200 man for you know who many man. And I make a tour for I make me a tour dine bed now America. Now when him says will be invested dine now America for the next 10 years. Me hearing him man. Mukola I warm have my Ghana. But now say I near one year piece creating generational wealth.
Yeah.
Not be bring no phone and a me a farmer.
Yeah.
That
Anya sika bia wo benya wo.
Until first sika me gino habu so me wa ma betina promo ma ye madwuma sika me gino bu so me ye bi ni koko me da bi ba na imagine say me won hweso for be say won twi ne gu afuo mu ho hwe omo ani omo family so obi akra wo mafo a hweso for won twi no times 4 nye 32.
Ansana by day fo bi omo fi other places omo san be ye adwuma omo mbe gugu koko no so spraying fo ni ade yi.
Eno na omo hu no enti de metu aban ne fo
Nti opani wo be mo deadline bi a mo be pese mo be mo nsa be ka mo sika no.
Yeti omo no ma se pa de pese ka kire omo se ya mo nye omo adwins ni kua no ye titin kurasefo na na mo anko school no na eye.
Okay.
Me kaipa of around the say no to radio so no didi na now do them useless government there ye ni nyina ye do ko share koku ho so bra na ye do ko share baby and if you when you a chief executive officer you supposed to think outside the box. And the problem about say Mahama this the way we see economy aje. But a miracle and confessa no more we are said they no can ma tom yam because the who say obi agitate obi na obi asore no aso bibia no pick up makano enti na yete ho no Trump ya na DC ya me Alexander oben ya demonstration ya born enti da bia me catch rank professor you say Trump ne yire eye immigrant anka ye Ghana fu nyina kwache ye kra wa pam ye. But now say me here no so connection dey for mobile na yeso dey buy it no kan na akoka ne to ebi ni en penifo no say mu ye interchange won crime baby I say the 40 years until if you am say me dey me 4x4 ko ba dey bia me bank na say dey me ni ase sad
Opani wakasa pa na no ye tu ye box site kura no ye the box site ni sika be si poku as interchange edi be si teta hwan obeche bi lam interchange na kurasefo no kuro na ye tu box site no wo ho no omo de omo da ho road fun na da ho nti de on kan ye so true ye nkurase ne ye develop enti no obi aya no abegu nkran so obepa adwuma so ebi ni ho.
It's simple. Edumani bi no ba se sika mo de be ye hwe anjefia de hia ni se munsi hostel hwe papa ya oye ensen omo no mo Ghana yi si hostels were crazy simple mo mo edo akola bi o Ghana o pe phone sabi ni aye de achi wo mo o ma ni phone na o nya tower si ho na oye ne kwama na obakuru no abaye den e na oposu doctor krasi won ko krasi ana nurse teacher ni a omo so omo nko na de en go banji ni body famre mo ti de maka kire mi Mahama no e bedru mebi nti ya ba bia wo no ye kokoo ni e ben lugbo
Border no so okay.
Yeah, smuggling long time ago. Yeah, they just a border for what to a more quiet, and they don't quiet no.
Nti se everybody there dey kwa mo be smuggle koko na koko di wa.
Uni mu Ankasa Reserve, Abanti wono. Ankasa Forest Reserve, uni mu chen ye nkrase for no ete wono. E beti me dey ram ni moto akoton but ye two or more for se mu yesa. na mo ha Ghana mine no. And enya gold enya renewable thing.
Yeah.
Cocoa nso de gold betu cocoa. Tia me dasi de me ka kire Mahama.
Open me that's a pa Nyankopon sha really appreciate your time pa 160 acres. Open Nyankopon sha unye ni patwa yes. Awa bobra wa ya ade papa mo na mo kuta economy because ya wujiga na wo kase wo de ma China for che say mo kra ma ya ade ye ntua mo kai ena ka obi di abufuo because by now say akoko akuafo on be kasa say bi kra de mo de no ahomti Cote d'Ivoire so de odudu e beto sesi ama no
until
mo Ghana de ko Ghana cocoa ni e premium ti odudu wo sesi e beto
platform do obi ka kire am say am try cocoa no na ka say me jim say me try cocoa na bi say me twengu me dey magalam say for near sa na it will take another 50 years 50 60 years to get it back. They don't say they sit on the TV and think that most of us we are, excuse me to say, we are stupid. We know what we are doing. Even I'm a catcher beginning say a glass all kinds of come back and toss them. Me draw a crap. I'm come from me draw a crap. Say and tell you buy maybe a near here. Me and me America me do a crap. I cry me a crash. In terms of BBR development, whatever I know them are Ghana. Entina ya jitu mu say ya mine e na Ghana ni o krom abi ase why American ni wo furuma no e hye krom tina ya person ya ni see ya buy ho missy for me no ka say we are missy for me ho po jacket e hye me ko fa me ba o school Ghana so me ba
no ne amani hu na wa broje no
me share me shows mama ni je akokona me share me pull na me see for mom say abrant here na ebe yem penisa
Obeni me dase pa me ni so pa Nyankopon shampacho hwe koko efuo no so ma ye nkakra why ye dase
ya dia obo konkon ochi na hwe sebe enkrofo a wo hwe o mu ne nkwala a omudi achire no that is how we are there. I mean say no because ye didi a esumbi no so
sa ye dase
we are sitting
Nyankopon so shira sa nkrofo na omu badefo ye omu gu afuo no mu nyina na omu abusuafo omu didi wo nsem nti ye dase good advice. I hope say aban obetie because na opani ne ka no sa nkrofo we nyina tuntumi ka so obi nkotwa ne koko ono de ka ono ko betwa ne koko na gu basa nkola na egu ho no ene abusuafo no they are all part of Ghana system no na okotwego ya say o man no eni na bo atin bacho good evening
yo afia me je so me tie abusuafo nyina obi bia wo hwe me je ne so yam de papa no wakasa pa koko ne de yitira nyi ba bi e de wo no garam se ni wo ye wa ha fu bim no ma ho de
o garam se ni bi o
kanya se na bi de ememu de ohene no se o ma kwantu o mu goso ne enkase mu fu nyina ba mem na beto nsuo ho de ohene no ade ne nan asi so se wati garanti
ebi ana gold ni asase na se because nya de ohene no be ko no mu wi amu anajo no mu di bone
ayi mampon se ayi bebi wo ho enso ntimi nko se wo kwa akutu dwaben bi wo ho ye wo hini nyansafo a wono wo dwene se ohia ni kuro no ti wo se ekuro no mu die onto se wo wu no obi antimi ntugo
ya na nya ahemfu no opani bo aten tie
na kuro mafo
no omo issue no one kind ministry no omo na according to Minerals Act no omo ma license and is omo nya hu se gold was o to one ya ma license nti oba nipa ne de license no consult DC no
ba me nka atem bi nchiro wo de ese wo wu ani hwe obi ka so wo kwa akọ tribe bi ye frɛ ho bonkone forest ayi wo ho ememman ni nyinaa tete ba bi a wo fa ye kura no tete kroma no aye wo madwene sɛ kuromu mu die nye ho na mem timbet wo no mu twa timba wo otu ase enti no gold ne die ye wo kura ohini nyansafo a obeye wa adwene sɛ mimi kuro no me ma ye ntu gold sister fia enti papa no die wo ka no eye no kure because good no ɛdeɛ ɛtaa hɔ a mo bɛdi abatɛbɛsa but asase ne sɛ wie a woyɛ no hwee a ɛnyɛ yie sɛ fi ama me nkɔ ma asɛm so adeɛ a ehia me titiri ne sɛ meda bia mehu sɛ ndc foɔ ɛrekasa sɛ ɛna ɔmo kasa na ɔmo yɛ npp foɔ a na ma kae back no sɛ ɔbɛkae a ɛberɛ a wɔn startee sɛ ama nkɔkorafoɔ ne mmerewafoɔ kasa yɛsɛ ndc foɔ na ayɛ den akɔboa nipa bia no nti da bia meka me sɛ ayisame a oku na ɛkaeɛ ɔte wo ba abɛkɔ opposition a na ɛtiti w'aso nti ndc foɔ ne ba no ɔmo bɛtena ase o wɔn ne kɔ yie biribiara yɛ pɛpɛ Mahama mmra metie pɔɔbo aten paa nsɛm a wɔkaeɛ no wote aseɛ wotumi hu sɛ papa no wɔka nokorɛ ɛwɔ mu because Bawumia ankɔnsidi defeat no earlier ɛnka hwɛ baabi te sɛ ayi hɔnom yɛfrɛ ne sɛn wokɔ Kumasi a deɛ no ɔyɛ ayi npp foɔ deputy adoadiri ɔn sɛ ɛkɔ sei sɛ nyɛ bra no na n'ani ɛden a ka ndc foɔ bɛgye hwɛde esi wɔ yɛfrɛ boase hwɛde esi wɔ ahafo enti no ndc foɔ yi wɔn adwene sɛ wɔn awen ne wen a wɔn nyu abotrɛ na adeɛ a ɛyɛ me ya ɛwɔ mu ɛwɔ yɛ papa John Mahama ho ɛyɛ adeɛ a asi ɛwɔ baba gyama hɔ a ndc foɔ ɛtumi egu wɔn ho anim asese ama bi aka because yɛnim sɛ John Mahama deɛ yɛ papa no adeɛ a yɛde bɔɔ n'akyi paa yɛ corruption enti sɛ corruption bɛn ne pɛ na ɛkaakae nipa bi adwene sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo sɔre ɔmo sɛ Bawumia yɛ liar wonya ka corruption pɛ kurom ha koraa no adwuma mu a yɛwɔ woka corruption a ne yɛ kɔbɔ John Mahama din enti 9% ndc foɔ sɛte record bi de to hɔnom ɛmo yɛhunu sɛ saa adeɛ wɔ no ɛnyɛ dan ɛnkasa biem anaasɛ John Mahama sɛ wasesa afiri ho wode esisi a yɛkan sɛdeɛ n'apɔboa ate wopɔ amom yɛnsa nkɔto aba sɛnea uk foɔ yɛtumi saa to aba no ne yɛnhwɛ sɛ John Mahama bɛnya saa vote no a onyaayɛ ne first no a ɔnya because before npp winning 2016 ɔmo kan bi ne yɛmu bebree ne yɛnim sɛ ndc abu yɛnim sɛ ndc yɛntumi mma power bie ɛnso ɔmo tumi hyehyɛ sɛ wotwa a ɛnoɔma a akɔ so ɛwɔ baba gyama a mo hɔnom na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo nsesan wodeɛ sɛ by election yɛbɛhu vote a ɛbɛba ne yɛbɛhu media minim sɛ yɛde ndc bɛwene but vote ɔmo nya de wene wɔ no ɔmo nya saa bie so because they say nipa ni bi ayɛ dɛ ɛbu afu na sister fi adeɛ a mente aseɛ a yɛ ana ndc foɔ ba a nipa kyɛw yɛ bisa ɔmo na ɔmo nkyerɛkyerɛ mu ma me ne sɛ ade nti na saa inflation si di agyina nso nneɛma ntumi ma fam na dwene ho saa sɛfi a meti ya meyɛ o na ɛsɛ nneɛma te aba fam ɛna tu da biara yɛsɔre a yɛde bɔ Bawumia sɛ Bawumia anyɛ sidi ne yie na ade nti na sidi yie deɛ yɛ maame gyɛn yɛ mmɔ ne din na da biara atofoɔ se ɛna yɛbɔ ne din because mo se obi yɛ vice president a ɔno na manage yɛfrɛ ne sɛ ɛyi dollar no sɛ cedis no sɛ dɛn meboa sɛ yɛse n'adwuma a wɔyɛ no enti sɛ yɛ maame no tumi ayɛ ama cedi no gyina yie a adɛn na da bi atofoɔ se ne ɛbɔ ne din na kyerɛ sɛ ma nyɛ vice president na ɛyi wɔboa ɛyi finance minister ɛmanage economy no anaa
economic management team no
yɛ maame no wɔnka ho anaa sɛdeɛ sɛ vice president deɛ ɛyɛ automatically sɛ wonya yɛ vice a ɛno deɛ ɛyɛ w'adwuma ɛne police council ɛno deɛ ɛyɛ wowo deɛ a wopa yɛde ma wo enti sɛ yɛwura bawomia antumi amanagyi ne yie na obi aba abɛmanagyi ne yie di a adan wɔno nso kɔkɔgyina fragbela no bi a ɛnyɛ yɛ nti ne ahyɛ da ɛka no ahyɛ sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a wɔno deɛ ne din ma atwa mu nti wotwa mu a ɛnyɛ atofoɔ sen na ayɛ hwee ɛyɛ maame no na ahyehyɛ economy ne yie ama sidi no gyina enti ndcfoɔ mommɔ saa maame no aba so na sɛ economy wei na wɔahyehyɛ no abreki yɛ mu bi ama yɛ project a yɛyɛ no yɛgyae ɛfiri sɛ sisɛ fia mede £1,000 kɔ a cement a na nka mɛtumi atɔ no akufo adɔpɛn so no ɛnnɛ mentumi ntɔ enti deɛ nti na ɛsɛ sɛ mesade sika kɔ sɛ cement boɔ ne maa fam anwea trip a na metɔ no ɛyi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ 35 million no ɛnenam almost about 50 something million ɛnɛ saa gravels a quarries a na yɛtɔ no double trip ne yɛtɔ no almost about 40 million no ɛnenam 80 million wote aseɛ sɛsɛ fi a enipa ntumi nya da bia ne mesinfoɔ weefrɛ me na weefrɛ me na weefrɛ me nti papa sika a manya gu ɔ no mede pa adeɛ ɛda yɛ papa bi ba wɔayi so ɔkan wɔ sɛ ɛda yɛ a ne yɛbɔ so within 300 million ɛno ne nam 600 million ɛnso dollars na te aba fam ɛkyɛ wosɛnde kɔ sɛ fie adwuma nkɛsɛ sɛ ɛdi no wontimi nni wote aseɛ ɛnso nkɛyɛɛyɛ no ɛn iron rod na yɛtɔ no almost about 70 million sɛ fie ɛnnɛ wɔn mu kɔkɔ bi sɛ adwuma no ɛyi 1 ton 1 ton na yɛ 70 million 70 million no na wotɔ a at least no na nka ɛboa wo kakra o enti ɛnɛ wokɔ a ɛno ɛnenam 90 110 ɛno koraa no di sɛ wokɔtɔ China one no deɛ yɛ Ghana one na yɛnyɛ pɛ no wontumi ntɔ enti madwene ho saa sɛ medi wei no sidi pounds ne bɛkɔ na ntumi nyɛ me project ne deɛ adɛn na mema ne nna me savings mu na neɛ menya at least nkakra wɔ ho a ɛbɛboa me akyɛe sɛ ɛyɛ yi because ɛnɛ me wɔ hɔ nyinaa sei ɛnɛ me invest ka nkɔ Ghana o me maa me hia sika ma mo obi agye ama ne sika na me di sika na ma yɛ bɛkɔ soro wɔn mo ntete nneɛma ne so wote aseɛ to inflation akɔ fam na nneɛma no yɛsi agyina yɛntete so na zafia nneɛma nkɔ fam sɛ memfa ne sɛ saa mmerɛ a na cedis dɔmaama time na ayi cedis yɛ 4 cedis no na yɛtɔ cement 25 cedis 250 nti sɛ wokeka bɔ mu a ɛnɛ nka baabi anka dollars na duro no ɛte sɛ at least nti yɛtɔ ayi no bɛyɛ sɛ 600 cedis nti yɛtɔ ne 600 ɛsɛ fi a yɛhunu sɛ economy no agyina yɛnyina yɛbɛpulu yɛ sika akɔ ama adeɛ no ayɛ dɛn ayɛ ye nyame nhyira
na mepɛ sɛ mehwɛ price of cement as of ɛnnɛ yai now because obi si nya no krɛsɛ cement no ne bo ne ma form so I want to check it what Jerry Pacho position hu ye na uncle risk life ama me mepɛ sɛ o driving na o san ye but I want to check the price of cement because one point na cancer F lava or see it's not true say cement price is not bad until F lava share what the price of cement is because I'm also trying to check it online say a price of cement in Ghana it's saying because they say then they would too na watch them okay obviously various prices central region castle say bag back here 74 Ghana cedis and 77 Ghana cedis 98 Ghana cedis depending on grade the crowd obeto and I'll call Winneba name Madina hot side 75 Ghana cedis the wenya cement boy 76 Ghana cedis Oko Ashanti region Kumasi offenso also first Kumasi 78 Ghana cedis offenso 73 Ghana cedis and carrier bono cement 76 Ghana cedis but generally Brekum area homoton 75 Ghana cedis goes to 75 Ghana cedis. Until that's the price of cement for you. Ofajayi, good evening. Mpacho, so microphone good. Mpacho na kasa.
Good evening. Mr. Boateng,
Ofajayi, minim di ayo o microphone no.
Oh,
Aha.
ote me kasa.
Afa di aye, nti me mia bibia biem.
Okay.
Asan ko.
Okay, I hear you.
Aha, kasa.
Messi Mr. Boateng kasa isi na me kasa. O kasa fefe no asia se no. O ba ye wo se po Boateng kasa obe kasa ye waka no kre. It also go ba na so de no kre na beta so na ama program na fefe. What you say? Oh, tesi how be blame say Ghana for so your vice president on economy show sa. Jena na ma me vice president ade asem question. O te say omo ya campaign obegina ba bi ka say fundamentals are weak. O te na no say obe preach say or your economist.
But say your question say the structure na wo dada no vice president default chairman of economic management team.
Wrong analogy. More the woman is a professor by profession or a teacher. He knows it. And I mean, political propaganda now the best send come. Mama farm, I mean, no. Onuze mamini a professor. Obet me abuan when it comes to education, near man can get to be home. Baumia was hired by Akufo-Addo because of economy.
Okay.
These are two fundamental things. It is don't get it twisted.
Oh, Faja, way in us article. It's in an pesa o parking on. Yes, and I will be time near you freedom not to speak. James say, Nana Boateng, please, government doesn't control prices. It's true. Ghana a free market. Enti Mahama na betchre obi said on turn in toast and answer cement. Nti omo de aban no regulate microeconomic indicators no. Na microeconomic indicators na affect inflation. Inflation then determine largely prices. But anya aban na kire say obi turn no simple na ateku. Those ones they free market. The nipa no pe e na odegye. Kwame Frimpong to see if you are fantastic by submission by Nanada different obi so say Nanada the all can fantastic. Flower say cement no no akoto bi na say 75 to 80 Ghana cedis. Nti na oka say the Nanada e ka no enye no kre no. Sa so na Albert say is wickedness of the ordinary Ghanaian. That is why our prices need to be conform because inflation aba from. Nti ka bibia ni anka wose ne ma so te but Ghana for abroni be yenti. Omo ntete ne ma no so da. E na omo hye da pagya prices no. E na kwa e na e kosro. Nti omo this the very different opinions and uncle for day ban. Of course, everybody is entitled to the opinion. You see, the only thing that we are not entitled to is a bedi attempt. But opinion, you'll be all right or better than you are. What I will point now make no say my on frank of check plus a Jenano pokwaid my con. Hello, Papa Jerry. Papa Jerry and Tom comes I want to say one thing and come back. Oh now any device now. Oh yeah, don't cover her. Yeah, don't come perfectly.
I don't know what's wrong with my internet today.
No, your internet is working. If you don't come perfectly, what I'm saying, say no device now here into won't yenka. But I was a because I can't 1 minute in Pona time as about 10 o'clock. Yana Muna Master some joining today on just you may say I can Yamani Bill, Intino. Okokota, it's up to the attorney general. Normally, I did so be defend your case. No matter me, I there was a omoye. They are Canadian. We will leave it to the court to decide and therefore the process no to run. Over Jerry network on T and Canty. That's why now on to me you know. I think next time we'll pack here on T and over Jerry T and Can. But we it has been a fantastic year. Dora Sando, I fly and a bra. Baby also African store no one New Orleans no be advert am I say han so I want to benya program no so no ya na munyina mase fantastic show na nem boy am ye nya na from me vim lady I said dan come production team ni Mr. Hansen and DJ All Black ne ansa yakopon ya adman next week we have another big show for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Good night.